before we go live, hold on.
No, we're live already.
We're live already. Oh, fuck it. We're live. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I won't say what I was going to say.
What you were going to share, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. What is that? Oh, we're on the air. You can't. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
It's the esoteric knowledge.
Handshake. The 33rd handshake, yeah.
So that Fortelny character, I found his name in a book, and look at the word right before it, NASI.
What kind of weird shit are we looking at this evening?
This is Nazi Fortelny.
Nazi Fortelny, that dude that we were talking about, Fortelny.
Well, Epstein's alias in his passport.
Father, yeah. Father.
I mean, it's from like 1920, but could be relevant. Yeah. I think we need Ellie on here to fucking translate this.
You know, if any of this, really, get Ellie on here, but if any of this stuff that we're hearing about Epstein's real, Epstein's story's been going on since 2013 at least.
Oh, there were tons of Epstein's.
I remember hearing about it, but no, that him in particular, that there was he got busted doing what he was doing, and then he had to do jail time. That's when it first came out in the Miami Herald.
Oh, where'd Todd go?
Todd is having problems.
Huh. Was it?
Weird.
His camera looked weird last time. Todd, your camera went out. We can't see or hear. I mean, his camera did look weird on JJ's. I don't know if it was tape over the lens or if it was the screen possibly fucking up or something. Let's see. Let me just text him. Yeah, maybe. Well, if he has to, maybe he can use his old lady's phone.
Old lady.
Well, that's what people call their wife in Michigan. Oh, we got any? Oh, we don't even have any viewers. Oh, he's back. Okay, he's back. Oh, thank God.
He's back. Oh,
no, we can't hear
you. Doggone it.
Yeah, so I found the Fortelny name and some other stuff. We still can't hear you. Oops, wrong way. I don't know if it seems like some of the references are connected to composers. Fortelny. See Albert Fortelny. Albert S. Fortiel. Bert. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if that's relevant or not. Yeah, I did save. Damn it, my keyboard's all like. Oh, the piece of tape came off.
What happened?
Oh, I had a piece of tape on my keyboard, but it to keep the battery thing from coming off or whatever. I found it. It's just all sticky and it's like, ugh, what the fuck. Okay, so what was it? Isn't that what were we talking about? We were talking about the Scientologist earlier on JJ's. What's his name? Travolta.
Yes.
Wasn't that Grease thing made after like a play of Shakespeare or something?
No, I never heard that, and I can't think.
Remember of West Side Story?
Oh, it's so West Side Story is not. Oh, you're thinking of Romeo and Juliet.
Well, I know one of those is like a ripoff of one of the Shakespeare stories.
Because Romeo and Juliet were from different Italian families, the Capulets and the Montagues.
Yeah.
And it is West Side Story was a little bit of a modern day retelling of Romeo and Juliet. Kind of. Sort of. It was inspired by why did you think of that?
I just because I found these connections with Shakespeare stuff and secret societies and the intelligence of England.
There's a theory that Shakespeare didn't actually write those epic plays.
Yeah, they say his name was like an acronym of all the members of the group or something.
Yeah, in fact, there are claims that it was Francis Bacon who actually authored those Shakespeare plays. Not only authored the plays, but actually wrote the Bible.
Yeah, the King James.
Yeah, the 1611 version.
It's like King James rewrote the Bible so everybody would be worshiping the devil. That's no exaggeration. You weren't familiar with that one?
Well, what made me start questioning Protestantism and the Reformation, because I used to go like to a Baptist church. First, I went to a First Assembly of God, which is really Pentecostal, and I started questioning so many denominations, and then I saw, because I suddenly thought, oh, I'm a King James Bible only, but then I saw Masonic symbols inside of one of the first copies of the King James Bible. And that's when I know I asked this question repeatedly. It's like, did King James I start the Scottish Rite, the lodges in Scotland? And I've never really gotten a firm response. Well, so once I found that out, then I just started looking further back in history. So yeah, I don't know if that's true though.
Well, I
don't know if that's true.
I think there was an Edward that they claim was the. I mean, there's so many allegories about if the Harry story is Jacques de Molay, if it's Jesus, if it's King. What's his name? I got a picture of the thing.
God, somewhere. I know absolutely nothing about Hiram Abiff, and I know you and other people talk about it all the time, and I know nothing. I'm completely ignorant. Hi, Ellie.
According to mystery schools, Hiram Abiff is Lazarus.
Hi, Clint told me he needs my wonderful language.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What do you want to know? But not a Rosicrucian old bullshit. A wonderful book for sure. Jesus is the what is space?
What was the page you had up?
And I heard Jesus is Jacques de Molay. Jesus is the 9-pointed star. Jesus is.
What language is this?
I have no idea. Polish.
It looks Polish.
Oh, Polish?
Yeah. It does. It's not German.
No.
No.
I can read X. This is what I can translate. X means in English X, the letter.
Oh, Todd's back. Can you hear you?
Great.
Brilliant.
I don't know if I can hear him. Hello? Are you saying so?
Todd, say something.
We can see it.
Speak.
We can see it. Damn it. Maybe you should go use your old lady's phone.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now
yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic.
Okay.
God damn, they do not want me to talk about some of these things tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever they are.
Well, so it says NAS.
Ellie, are you here, Ellie?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
My favorite German is back on the program.
In the last days, my dog is so full of what is the name? Fear. Other word? No.
Fear because they're flying planes all over?
Yes. Yeah, she is shy and and fear a lot when it's loud.
Give her lots of hugs. Wrap her in a blanket.
And I
live in a place, Ellie, where they fly planes like right over your house, and it's like shit you never even fucking whoa. And they do it all day long, and they've been doing it for a while now. So shit is crazy. They're just letting you know over the top of your head.
It's so funny. It's called temporary response airspace, and it's not so temporary because it exists since World War II.
Yeah, exactly.
Temporary for.
Notice how we had to come over and sit there for 50 years and protect you.
And nowadays,
how to protect you for 50 years from an enemy we probably created.
They can do loud exercises every day.
Guess
temporary.
Guess what foretelni means in Polish?
How do you spell this, by the way?
Fortelni.
Ask ChatGPT or use the translator.
No, guess. I already know what it says. Guess.
Can you copy paste?
What does it say?
It says trickster. Foretelni means trickster.
There you go. Sounds about right.
Ooh.
Epstein uses the name trickster for his fucking passport.
Look at his face.
Teller, fortune teller, right? With the crystal ball. Fortune teller? Fortellini.
Well, it says Nazi in Polish means and hour.
The word tell is in it. Fortune teller.
Indulge me for a moment, if you will. Everyone. Look at Epstein's face.
Translation.
Will you indulge me, Ellie? Ellie, hold on, Ellie. Will you indulge me?
He wants you to say yes.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat?
Will you allow me to carry on with some bizarre train of rant?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Nice.
Now listen. When you look at Epstein's face, all the pictures you've seen everywhere all the pictures you've seen, look at his face. Look in closely, and tell me if you don't see if his fucking face doesn't look like somebody that is saying, "I got you." Constantly. That is the face of somebody that just told you you are fucked and I own you. Is it not? Or is that just me? Does that face not say?
Okay, so I've got two pictures.
Evil. Deeds.
Viewer discretion.
Done dirt cheap.
This is the official ambulance picture.
What's Epstein getting out of it? Who knows what Epstein's getting out of it? Non-stop massages,
Okay, so in what world? Well, in what world does somebody get wheeled out, not be in a black body bag? You know, it's a picture of Epstein getting wheeled out to his ambulance.
Plus, they zeroed in on his ears, and they look nothing like his ears. I remember that being a controversy. Did you see the picture from his jail cell, littered with orange outfits? Like he had 20 orange outfits he threw all around the room before he hung himself with some paper sheets he was sleeping under. Of course, you guys have heard there's a missing part of the video finally showed up too, of somebody wearing orange going up to his cell on that block. It doesn't get a face, just a person. The camera's positioned just right. You heard that story, right? There's evidence that somebody got in after they said nobody got in there or whatever. But
Todd, have you watched the interview between Epstein and Bannon?
But I've heard clips of it, and I've heard whispers of it for a couple of years now.
Have you heard Jeffrey Epstein told us that a banana is sentient? The banana.
He didn't sound like the smartest person. So the clips I had heard from him, it doesn't sound like a very smart person.
He makes some solid points when it comes to the banking system. Jeffrey Epstein was very familiar with the processes, with how the banking system is working. And he said the Rockefellers and this guy are stupid people when it comes to this. They don't know, maybe their offspring became dumber and dumber as well. And nobody in this rich guys they were not familiar how the banking system is working, according to Jeffrey Epstein. And then he explained how it works. And in my opinion, to be honest, Jeffrey Epstein was the first who explained it that well that even I could understand how the money system is working and the shadow banking.
In his secret emails, he lays it down how it works.
And I think they needed somebody like him because they didn't understand how banking is working. They didn't understand it anymore. Maybe, but in this point he was.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, he's going around. He's telling them how it works. Yeah, he's telling them how it works. Now look, he goes to school. He's at a school for God. The name skips me. Pardon me. The Wharton School of Economics.
Yeah.
The Wharton School of Economics under, if I'm not mistaken, Bill Barr, Attorney General under Donald Trump.
Oh, wonderful.
His father was the president of.
They're eating babies.
All of the Trump kids went to the Wharton School of Economics, I believe.
Dalton, yeah.
These are from the Epstein files. A gorilla head. You guys seen that before? Zebra.
They were playing they were showing an Epstein picture of him in some room in his underwear with a baby leg over in the corner. Did you see that one a week or two ago? They were flashing on the pages.
It looked like a child who might have been maybe. It could have been anywhere from. I'm thinking like maybe 5 or 6 years old. The little leg.
Is that a Soviet hat? Is that a Soviet hat?
Some of the craziest shit. What does it say?
Is that Russian? It looks Russian.
Can't make out the letters.
I think it's Russian. Cyrillic. Where's that Cyrillic commenter at?
Yeah, it looks Russian.
Does that look Russian, Ellie?
Eastern European or something, but man, some of the wildest claims coming out in these documents. And that's the thing about the documents again. They're like the alien files. They're like the UFO thing. We're being led down this road where why are they showing all this? Why is this the big explosion? They've been hinting at this stuff and building it up. The Super Bowl with the fucking competing. You got Bad Bunny, the fucking liberal socialist that doesn't like immigration. And then Kid Rock is representing on a protest Super Bowl halftime show. As the Jeffrey Epstein files are exploding all over the internet. There's some wild stuff being reported in the Epstein files. Like they were talking about having farming children, enough children to have the children they need.
Dismembering
for their purposes.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. There are so many different balls in the air with this whole Epstein thing. You're referring to the New Mexico property where there was alleged fooling around with.
They were talking about that they need to farm people. They need to farm their
eugenics and.
There was a cult in New Mexico that Cooper talks about near the border. That there was a satanic cult that was there was 37 infants or something found, and that they were dead and that they were buried along some fence line. I don't remember what the case was called, but it was fucked up. That he said that then the Satanists that were involved with it, that New Mexico tried to pass some kind of legislature, and then the mafia, aka ADL stepped in and was like, you can't pass that legislature. It's against religious rights or something. And it's like, well, what the? It was some kind of legislature against satanic sacrifice or something. It was very bizarre. It was, but I wonder if it was connected to Epstein though.
When I think of Mexico, I think of the cartels, and I think of the CIA drug running operations that couldn't exist if there wasn't coordination. It reminds me of the Cold War. Man, they led us by the nose for years and increased the budget because we have to arm against the Russians.
Yes.
When we probably helped the Russians.
Yep.
They're our best friend, not our worst enemy, like that Bill Cooper said. They're probably our best friend, not our worst enemy, because they're milking them like they're milking us. No,
the people of Russia are probably
the people of Russia, not the government. No, the people. That's what Cooper meant. The people are being taken advantage of. Their strong fucking country that's been under their totalitarian thumb for a long time. The worst machinations. And you know what? Over there, they say the same thing about us. That we're under the worst machinations. And they might be right because they're more sophisticated here.
Yeah, but the world government's already in full place. I mean, they've been controlling both sides of the wars for so long.
But what's going on now is information wars and who's going to control reality and the history of the world.
They're trying to make Americans get so mad, and they're trying to make a fake revolution. They're trying to make Americans.
Yeah.
And that's why what Anthony J. Hilder said, we need a revelation, not a revolution. A revelation of truth, not all these.
Do you remember when they had to switch everyone from cable over to that new TV that everyone's locked into? What do they call it? Now we're all on this TV. Had to get you off of whatever we were on antenna onto the direct TV thing. Remember when the government gave you those antennas? If you couldn't afford $100 antenna, they'd give you $99 rebate.
What year was that?
It was in the 60s?
2010 or 11.
Oh,
they
really?
switched all the communications
I don't remember
over.
That.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
To digital.
I think the military had to take over that waves.
It was going over the air. It was going in waves they couldn't collect. And they wanted to set up a thing where nothing would operate outside of it. And Obama gave everybody a $99 discount on a stupid antenna.
So when did they outlaw leaded paint?
How nice.
When did they outlaw leaded paint, Todd?
I think it was in the 80s, maybe 90s, because
my friend
they were painting with it in the 70s through the 80s.
And who is in charge of this? The FCC?
Do you know if this head's Russian, Billy? Is it Russian?
I think so.
Okay.
Ukrainian.
Oh, excuse me. Go on, Todd.
Clint, what you drinking over there? Are you drinking root beer?
I'm drinking shitty pop.
Sarsaparilla?
He's drinking kombucha.
Well, I thought it was weird. Epstein.
Oh, God. I drank kombucha once and said I'll never drink it again.
Very soon because of my dog. Can you repeat what you have found out about this uniform of Epstein we was talking last time?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, well, also there was dirt. I think that Epstein was probably burying people or something. If he's got dirt.
Let's see that badge again on his sleeve.
Okay, let me
see what that. See what that symbol was he was wearing around.
I didn't get it.
With the eagle's head or something.
Or dirt. Yeah,
on his shoulder.
There it is.
And how did you found it? Because it was, exactly. Because it was really hard to see something on the uniform.
Oh, the American flag over there. He loves America. These pictures at his house, Bill Clinton in a blue dress.
All of that artwork is creepy.
Yeah.
I'll never screw that.
Right there. See, it says airborne right there.
Now zoom in a little closer on the eagle. Look at them. They're probably dropping them in.
That's not a real uniform.
No,
it looks fake.
It might be.
That's not a real military patch either.
I've seen
No,
it
that looks like
hardcore.
some fake. Military
Well, I mean,
patches are
this one,
way more.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
They're way more. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but
Looks like
Well,
a
I mean-
Halloween costume.
yeah, something
well,
made up.
it's in like
Chicken head
just
worships the
regular
Braxis.
closet. I mean, it was just in a regular closet. It wasn't like one of his weird closets.
I don't think it's a military uniform. I think it's a
What is that
jacket or a
patch?
shirt. Just because it has U.S. flag patches.
Well, I thought it was strange though. He was at that party in England wearing some kind of Navy SEAL uniform or something.
Navy
like-
SEAL uniform.
Yeah, it was like he was standing there wearing some kind of white military uniform. It's like, well, where the fuck did he get that? You know.
Yeah.
You know, when you go look into Epstein, J.J. Vance was teaching us earlier that there's a weird thing when you ask who's his daddy. And when you look at who his daddy is, it gets murky and weird, and it makes it look like this might not be a real person.
Well, I
This
think
might be a
Epstein
fake.
might have been a pilot.
Yeah.
So
I think
thank
he
you,
was a pilot.
JJ, for schooling us. JJ did an incredible show and invited us all on earlier. We can go check out JJ Vance's show, which we love, right, guys?
Yeah, we were on JJ's like the last 3 hours.
Show
Yeah,
earlier.
that was
Fun or
fun.
no?
That was fun. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, I love JJ. He's the smartest researcher. I don't know if he's the smartest, but man, he puts on a presentation with his information that you're just like, whoa, the way he
I wanna
breaks
bring
it
up
down, the genealogy.
How many people do you know who have airplanes like this? These metal airplanes that are just kind of hanging out in their house,
hanging around
I
on
have
the walls. You got
You have
one of
one. Are
those?
you a pilot?
Yeah.
Sabrina.
That isn't the
I know.
Lolita Express, is it? That's not the Lolita Express, is it?
It's
Oh,
some kind of
I
just
wonder.
Lolita.
Interesting.
His
No,
plane
those
that he
look like
flew this.
smaller planes. Wasn't the Lolita Express like a 727 or something?
Well, I'm not sure what size, but it was flying all
I gotta
those
look
guys
it up.
over there. There was a bed in one of his planes that you could go back in if you wanted to. It's one of those massage girls, supposedly.
He had
Bill
a
Clinton
crest
was
on
on
the
one of
wall.
those planes. Had lots of pictures of him at the airport getting a foot rub, maybe a back rub. I never had sex with any of those girls. Have you met
But you
my
know, Todd,
wife?
I've been looking for the video clip of Clinton saying I did not have sex with that woman, where he's got that poop eating grin on his face. He's trying hard not to smile because he
he's
knows
like,
it's a bunch of BS.
I've done it. I've done
I
it.
can't find it.
swear
I cannot
I
find it.
I
loved
remember that video.
I loved it.
I'm gonna ask
Every
Brock
minute the
about that.
cocaine.
Oh,
the
I was right.
girls.
The Lolita Express was
No, I'm kidding. Of course, he's
727.
an innocent man.
Lolita
You know,
Express was
there's a
727.
woman that claimed that the Secret Service would drop her off at the back gate where he lived, and she'd go in there, and he had piles of cocaine with lines. And
Yeah,
then
I
he'd
don't
offer
doubt
her some. She didn't want none. He'd take a bunch of them, and then he'd start playing the saxophone while he's in a dress. There's a woman that claimed that. I'm not saying. I saw it. There's a woman that claimed it.
What's that crest about? I can see the fleur de lis.
Well, I'm trying to ask Grok what family.
What's the meaning of the fleur de lis?
3 lilies. The flowers of the lily. Flower de lis.
What
But what does it mean
flower.
to secret societies, though?
It
It has to do with the goddess that gave
It's the eye in the
Hermes-
triangle again. It's the down
No, it has to do
triangle.
with the goddess that gave Hermes and Mercury the 3 lilies on the stalk thing. It was a symbol of the understanding of the 9.
Anything with the 3 symbol is a triangle.
Damn it. Okay,
Which
so
it-
it's saying, wow, one of them says Habsburg. Where's that at? So 3 cross. Damn, where did I see the name Habsburg?
I bought a box over at the smoke shop earlier today. because they were selling them for $1. Have you ever been in a smoke shop,
Who
a
is
smoke
very
store?
I've
Oh.
never been in a smoke store.
is Eduard.
I bought this box. Look at this box.
I look him up on Twitter, on X, and he's saying, "Oh, I'm part of the sovereign military. I'm part of the Order of the Golden
Look how
Fleet.
cool that is.
Yeah, that is cool.
I bought it for $1.
The Vatican and the Pope."
Well, where is
Look what it
hold on,
says on the
sorry.
side. Look what it says on the side.
And
What
he's
does it say?
the
I
head
bought this
now,
for $1.
opinion of the
Baccarat. Oh, cool.
empire,
It says on the side,
European Union. His father was.
I
Otto
can't read that
von-
background
Otto von
selection. Oh, Rothschild.
That's funny.
yeah.
Is that you can put your cigarettes in there, your weed?
Hey, you can put your weed in there.
Whatever you want. Your cocaine, your meth, your heroin,
Well,
your
we don't do fucking drugs.
fentanyl. Put your fentanyl in there if you want, Clinton. No, Jesus Christ.
That's disgusting.
These poor fentanyl users.
Started out this
No, they
kind
were
of-
selling these. They were selling these at the smoke shop.
Wow. But it's
And
I think
$1.
it was
Like,
$1.
The Reynolds.
What a deal! What a deal! They're nice little.
Reynolds are all very.
They're
Yeah.
empty, of course. They already sold the stuff. The good stuff's gone. Now it's just a pretty wood box.
okay, I'm asking Grok about that hat with the Russian on it.
I didn't mean to interrupt everybody.
No,
We were
no,
talking about
you're fine.
something really important. A damn Russian hat's coming up again.
It says Baron, Barin.
Baron von Trump.
So
Now, Baron
Epstein's
is
wearing
a
a
title like Duke.
yeah. So Epstein's wearing a hat in Russian that says Baron.
Duke, Burl, Duke, Burl.
Okay, I'm making sure it's not a company.
Now, a baron, but maybe it is related to the theme.
Well, he could be Baron.
Baron is
Baron
related to
von,
the scene. What
Baron
scene?
von Epstein or some shit. Or
Yeah,
whatever his
maybe
real name
you
is.
also can buy these titles nowadays.
What did you say, Ellie? What did you say?
Well, I mean, he could have been a baron under the queen or some shit, or some kind of dynasty. Because some people think that England took over Russia. That England they didn't want their cousins to so they had people get rid of them, and then they pushed all the Bolshevism through the Masonic lodges. Damn it! It's Grok's not answering it if it's a company. Fucking Baron hat.
We'll blame Grok.
A company who is involved in what?
Well, this
Who
is a
made
hat
this
from
glasses?
Epstein's closet, so I thought maybe it was relevant.
Okay.
Because it's right next to a crown. I mean,
I missed the context. It was not clear.
yeah. I mean, it's just. I thought the dirt was
So,
strange.
anyways,
Is that them trying to claim that the Russians, Epstein's working for the Russians?
I think
is
it's
that
with the
what they're-
Russians or with the Nazis, one of the two.
Clint.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Okay.
What was this? I forget what all that was.
Epstein, that's friends with every single politician in the United States, is working for the Russians.
Well, he had
Okay.
he sent $750K to the Virgin Islands Bureau of the IRS, which I thought was. Well, I mean, I guess that's
The
that's
Russian
just
thing. It's a Russian thing.
The
Well, no,
200
Clint.
grand to Gerald B. Leftcourt. 100 grand to Investigative Management Group. I wonder what he was paying them for.
I mean, I don't know. I can't say, Clint, but the KGB doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, I think they exist.
They
Putin is
just
the president.
they just rebranded.
Putin is the president. Now.
Tad's been compromised by the KGB. So you
Not
guys
at
know
all.
who this character is on the
I am
screen.
not a KGB lover or a Russian.
Well,
I'm
you
not
know the guy.
enemies of Russians.
Can you
Look
see
at
the
this guy.
picture,
Yeah, that's
Tad?
Brandon.
Oh,
That's
hey,
Brandon.
Clint,
That,
there's a really creepy video of
Yep.
Richard Branson and
Branson.
Salma Hayek on Jay Leno. And Richard Branson, this is in the 90s. He grabs her and he has her on his lap and he is all over her. And she is squirming around. She looks very uncomfortable. And I'm shocked that Jay Leno allowed that. So these guys feel very powerful enough to do something like that in front of everybody. You can probably find it on YouTube still. It's really disgusting.
Yeah.
But she did what she had to do, just like most Hollywood starlets, to get the roles, right?
What was the name again?
For sure.
Richard Branson and Salma Hayek.
Like the Harvey Weinstein trials showed you.
Yeah, he was.
You go to an interview with him and he's like, okay, I'll take you for the next movie. Let's go to my room.
That's their MO in
and talk
Hollywood.
about the script or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's what the casting couch is. It's just a known fact these people use.
Look what they did, Todd. Remember what happened? What happened to Natalie Wood?
Yeah. I mean, I remember what happened to her.
She was 16 years old, and the word is, according to her sister Lana, she said it was Kirk Douglas who, for 2 hours, assaulted her in a hotel room. She was 16.
Oh, that's crazy.
And her mother told her, don't say anything because she'll never work in Hollywood again. Natalie Wood was she was trying to bridge the gap between being a child star and starting to get more grown-up roles. And so she was meeting with this powerful actor, Kirk Douglas, according to Lana, and he absolutely demolished her. Yeah. So it wasn't uncommon. It was not uncommon. Yeah. And look at Marilyn Monroe. They did it to Marilyn. They did it to Marilyn, who was a doll and had so much charisma. They did it to her. Why wouldn't they do it to all these other dodos?
The Wizard of Oz girl.
Yes.
She was being groped on the stage of that, and it was all fun and games for all the midgets or whatever.
Yeah.
And weird stuff, and then just the stories you hear.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Conan. It wasn't.
When they're making
I could tell Conan's
movies,
uncomfortable, but he doesn't do anything about it.
Oh, is this Branson?
Yes.
Yeah, with Salma Hayek.
And it's all funny. Yay!
Yes.
I'm in a hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a whack nut with too much money. And let me mention something about these people with the money. You know, you hear about, you see these guys. These you can go through the list: Branson, Zuckerberg, Bezos. Just go through these faces that were shown.
Asking for
put them in there. These people would not be in your face being presented by the government, by the media, unless they wanted them there. You don't get on the main platform unless they want you there. So the people that we are being presented with, they're presenting them for a reason.
Yeah, I agree.
And what that reason is becomes, you can almost get a glimpse of it. You know the problem now? They're getting us to a stage where you're not going to be able to tell what's true and what isn't.
I know, it's already happening
with
because
audio
of AI.
and video and books and media and everything. And it's all going to slip out. Any argument you ever had is going to slip out of our control on what truth is soon. Can I take a break? I'll be back in 5. My handler wants to give me information to present to all you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What happened to Ellie?
She said her dog was messing up or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of the whole what was I thinking about? Something about that Epstein thing. I thought this art was kind of disgusting. Very bizarre art.
Oh, you know who that is? That's Leslie Wexner.
Is
That
it?
looks absolutely demonic, distorted, evil. Yeah, look, bring up a picture of Leslie Wexner.
Wexner.
Yes.
I thought this was strange because I've seen statues very similar to this in Burma, India. And this white bull. I thought this was very strange.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Like some kind of wooden lady or something on a.
She looks like a bride.
Is that brass? That might be brass.
It looks like brass. It looks like brass.
That's definitely weird. Yeah, Epstein is fucked up. That looks like. Oh, he's back. Yeah, that picture's bizarre.
Yeah.
Like
Hi, Ellie. You're back. Yeah, it's Leslie Wexner. If you look up Leslie Wexner, you're going to see that it's him.
Oh, the Victoria's Secret guy.
Yes.
What is Victoria's Secret? What do you think is Victoria's Secret?
I don't know, Ellie.
I have a suspicion. He is speaking of Queen Victoria. She's called the Mother of Europe because of her. All this royalty is related nowadays.
Well, I will share with you that he did not create the brand Victoria's Secret. He purchased it from someone else.
And during the Victorian era, the first photograph was invented. And every dude out there had the picture of the Queen first time. And so blackmailing started, I think, with the photo. Because without pictures, without any tools, you can't blackmail. And this system is running on blackmail, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah, absolutely.
I'm seeing what this patch is on Grok. Maybe it'll turn something up. It looks like some kind of ranger patch or I don't know what the
It's
fuck
an
it is.
acronym ASOPS. Oops.
Yeah, Ellie, the Victoria's Secret brand was started by a couple in 1977. I take it back. So it's been around almost 50 years. But they sold it to Leslie Wexner in the 90s. Yeah.
And Leslie Wexner is he related or is he in bed? Okay, nowadays all are in bed together now.
Yeah, they're
With
all in
the
bed
British
together.
royalties, is there a connection?
Damn it.
To
Grok's
royalty?
retarded on me.
He's more working for Israel, but it is the same when you know that the British.
Oh, he's not working for Israel. The United States the Anglo-American establishment runs everything, and Israel is just another tool.
Yeah, right. You are right, exactly. And wasn't Wexner or is wasn't good friend of Maxwell, the father
I
of.
I don't know. You're referring to Robert Maxwell,
Right,
Elaine's dad.
Yes.
I'm sure. They had to have known each other. They had to have known each other.
Because there is so much disinformation out
and
there.
And that Robert Maxwell was a disgusting pig. They're all disgusting pigs.
And there was something with this Promise software, right?
With which software?
Promise.
Yeah, she's talking about the conspiracy. Or Earl Bryan and what's his name? Damn it, I'm fucking trying to look up this patch, and Grax being retarded. Fucking
PROMIS is an acronym for prosecutor. Something.
it's some kind of backdoor software. They were
Right, yeah.
getting information from other countries.
Wasn't Maxwell the one who created them? Was involved in funding or creating
I noticed
or developing the software.
All the people in the conspiracy.
Wait a second. According to Whitney Webb, but I heard last time that Dana Duda has a lot of things against Whitney Webb, and I missed something. What's wrong with Whitney Webb? I missed this point.
Oh, well, I can tell. Okay, go ahead, Glenn. I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
What was it? The name it? I forgot what I was going to say. I'm trying to roll this figure. The PROMIS thing. What the fuck was I going on with that? The people that were involved, they're in these big companies, and then they get a slap on the wrist, and then all of a sudden they're back in the company, like without hesitation. That's no exaggeration too. It was like, and that's what the papers were saying. It's like they're back, they get their money back. It's like, what the fuck? They're getting paid still. They're at the same position, the same company, but they just got, some huge fucking charges on them or some shit.
Well, okay. So the PROMIS software was like a Trojan horse. That's what you're referring to. They would sell it to nation states and use it as a backdoor to access information. Yeah. Yeah. What about it? What about that?
I don't know. She was bringing it up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty stoned.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very stoned now.
As well said that Whitney Webb is
also.
What did he wrote? I can't see the chat now. Some trash.
I tell you, got me too that I've been holding on for about a couple of weeks.
What is wrong with Whitney Webb? Please.
Yeah. So so this is my opinion. So I remember a few years ago first hearing about Whitney Webb, and I thought, wow, she sounds very interesting. She wrote a couple of books. I've got to check this out. She's
all the rage. She's everywhere.
Yeah. And then I did order both of her books. One Nation Under Blackmail, Volume 1, Volume 2, deals with the people we've been talking about. The second one in particular deals with Robert Maxwell and Epstein are on the cover. And then something wasn't sitting well with me. I mean, she started doing the lecture circuit, or she was going on podcasts. And again, it's a disinfo campaign in part. And then I found out she doesn't even live in the United States. I believe she lives in Chile. And her father was a very affluent person in the state of Florida. And she just started to seem very suspicious to me. Her book was published by an independent publisher. So I was already starting to have my doubts about her. I think she's controlled opposition. And I think she's shilling for a lot of different people. Glenn Beck actually propped her up. So I started to back away from her and her research probably within the last year and a half. And I just started, it's kind of becoming mainstream. There are people who are no longer really trusting her as a source, but there are plenty of other people that think she is the greatest thing because she says things that they want to hear. I mean, that's just my take on it, Ellie.
May I mention how easy it is now to control things if you funded these people that are out there doing this.
It is, Todd. It's so difficult.
Put them there.
Yeah.
I heard
that's how easy it is. So
it is. Of course.
When there's no money, there is no one there. If there's no money, no one is even over there.
Yep.
Do you understand that? These people at these protests are there because somebody's making it happen.
Wait a minute. So this jacket, I think it's an antique jacket, and it's the 101st Airborne Screaming Eagle. I wonder if this is his father's jacket, his real father.
Did you zero in on it or what? Because we can't make out that.
101st.
Yeah, let me
Does
bring
it
up
say
on my
101st?
phone.
Oh, I came across this, but
Yeah, it's Airborne Rangers.
Well, here,
Like-
let me make this screen smaller. So
Army.
it's my phone.
Rangers or Army.
Right there, see?
yeah,
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
patch. That's
Get
so I
JD
want.
on here and
And
tell us
that
where
says
to
like
fit into all
19.
this.
Wait, he's in the chat. I don't know if let's see.
Tell them
It's
get it on
saying
the show, yeah.
well,
No,
it's saying it
just
was a
teasing. Thank you,
1942
JJ.
division. So they were renowned for the D-Day, Market Garden, the Stogne, and blah blah. What the fuck?
He's a poser.
D-Day. D-Day was
Maybe
that.
that guy jumped out of a plane somewhere. Maybe. Epstein probably did with a girl attached to him or something. Girls are jumping out.
Screaming Eagles.
Well, he was not smart from some of the interviews you see with Epstein. He
Well, I'm
wasn't
wondering
really
if he's related to somebody.
a smart guy. It's probably better to not be smart if you're working for these people, you know.
Richard Winters, William Lee, detailing.
How many people have we heard that are kind of like on the verge of not being all there, kind of, let's not use the word retarded. They don't have all their faculties.
You say
Not retarded.
Incharted.
But they don't have all their faculties. They find these people and then they go, "Oh,
Yeah.
do you not like the government? Has the government hurt you?" And, it is hurting me.
This
Oh.
Promise Software and Robert Maxwell connection. It is from Whitney Webb, and because she is suspicious nowadays, for good reasons, of course. I'm not sure. Can I believe what she's writing, or is she in all points wrong?
You know, Ellie, in that regard, so I mean, like I said, I've withdrawn from her. I don't trust her. I don't like her. I think she's dishonest. That's me. But just because, there are some personalities out there, not everything they say is false, right? I mean, when I hear somebody say something, I try and make attempts to source it myself. If somebody makes a claim, it's like, how can I prove this myself? What can I look up? What trail can I follow to fact check if this is really true?
When you prove all the things, look, when Clint is saying something, or JJ or Dana, I know that these people are righteous and their research is very, very well.
It's
And
pretty
Ellie,
good. Clint's source,
don't.
when he talks about Egypt, when he talks about
don't have
Masonic
time
books
to prove everything. I need
Yeah,
to
exactly.
rely on people.
You
that they
can't.
Totally.
You cannot. Don't trust any of us. Don't trust any of us. Don't trust
I
anybody.
do, because I know how they research.
Still,
But you know who's going to be more honest? You know who's going to be more down on the lower scale of whatever's going on is somebody who doesn't know what's going on,
that are important
doesn't have all
for
the
you and
answers,
your life.
but searching.
This one you should fact check by yourself. This is true. But I don't have the time to fact check 10 times, 20 times some stuff. How?
Totally.
How do you
yeah,
this?
it's
impossible.
It is too much. But I run into the same problem where I can't know everything. I don't have the time. I have a full-time job. But I mean, I just take it with a grain of salt, but I won't embrace it as the truth. And that's just the social climate that we're in because of the internet and now AI that Todd mentioned earlier. It's going to get more and more difficult to know what is true.
One thing we talk about all the time is how propaganda works, and it controls a narrative, and they're actively engaged in controlling narratives. So all the stuff that you're seeing is being put out by them. Me and Clinton talk about this all the time. If you're seeing it, they want you to see it. So you have to ask, why are they showing me this right now? Because they can show you anything. They show you a fucking cat in a tree.
Reading every year the return of private founding of the Rockefeller Foundation and follow the money, so to say. This is what I looking at. And in 2020,
can't go wrong there.
they're maybe, as for me, it looks like the Rockefeller Foundation owns the UN.
Yeah, it's a UN headquarters is on Rockefeller Center or whatever it's called. That whole area of the New York City is owned by those guys.
As well as the Munich Security Conference and the WHO, or they are supporting these organizations with a lot of money. So they are in one or other way, they're calling the shots there.
Yeah, and a lot of things. Yep, foundations. Over here on every all the public TV stations, every show is funded by the Rockefellers, the Carnegies, the oil barons, the robber barons of yesterday. They love you now. They're not raping the world anymore. Yes, they're putting out government programming that you love.
And you have this law in America. Is this true? When you do something good, a charity, then you pay less taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've always been trying to press us on environmentalism when, man, it's been a fraud all along. Them telling us that the planet's going to hell in a handbasket, and if you don't do something soon, the world's going to die.
Oh,
it's so funny.
Helping Africa.
Because if they wanted to solve the pollution problem, they would break out their free energy stuff they've been hiding. That's something I wanted to talk about on Clint's show real quick, guys. Listen. One of the things these guys did at the... Clint, you go take a look. Hold on, Ellie. I want to tell you something that's important. Okay, go ahead.
Funding a company that is able or forced to tracking all people who are vaccinated and who are not.
Yeah.
And maybe
vaccine passports.
Yeah, and this is concerning because they know who is vaccinated, who is not, who is rejecting their agenda and who is not, who can think for themselves and who cannot.
You know,
it's concerning, in my opinion.
When George Orwell wrote 1984, he wrote those books because he was watching the these weird communist wars over in Europe.
And I think maybe
where he was seeing this new kind of warfare.
You have to think about persecution. That's and it will come to a point that it is in the open that you are against the system, you are enemy of the state, like the movie Enemy State.
Pretty spooky.
Yeah, with Will Smith, was it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty spooky.
You are the enemy of the state, and all this boomer mindset.
That was a movie to tell you a long time ago what they could do, what they were already able to do. Yeah.
But a lot of people.
I think I heard JJ say Gene Hackman's probably a closet Scientologist.
And they will see you as enemy, like we have seen in the pandemic. They said, "Oh, you are a murderer when you not take the vaccine. Yeah,
you're gonna kill your grandma."
Yes, and this is a test run. And
if you go see your grandma, you're gonna you kill her.
Who knows?
Epstein had a book called "The Annals of Unsolved Crime."
Annals of Unsolved Crime, and he had like 3 or 4 of them in that book. He bragged about it. No, he put Bill Clinton up on his wall on a picture in a blue dress that they all laughed about whenever I came to the island. I don't know why they're laughing about me.
And what will
I just went there once or twice, maybe 13 times. If you was married to Hillary, you'd go there too.
Sorry.
He's got a book called Degenerate Art. That's weird. What a fucking weirdo.
What's his nuts does? Degenerate Art.
Yeah, Epstein.
It looks like a big giant fiction. They wouldn't show you anything if they didn't want.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember hearing Epstein had cameras everywhere, in every room, videotapes rolling full time? Do you remember these stories?
Yes, Victoria's
Where's
Secret.
All the videos? Where's all the people on the videos?
Victoria's
so-
Secret in New York City had cameras in the dressing rooms.
Well, so I thought this was interesting. He's got a picture of a helicopter. That's definitely not a civilian helicopter.
Like a UFO.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a military.
Oh, it's a military. No, it shapeshifts into a UFO.
I mean, what if he was a pilot and that the
Ghislaine
You know what I mean?
Maxwell was delivering children by submarine.
Oh, guess who has a submarine license?
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yes.
Yeah, she was delivering kids in the submarine
Jesus.
to the island. That's in the.
That is so insane, man.
I'm bringing the Russian
But again,
girls now. It's like,
Just
holy
like I said
shit.
on JJ's over on JJ's podcast, they're just rubbing it in our face. No one's going to face prosecution. No investigations are going to be made. They're just going to continue business as usual, which they are right now.
Well, they're making fun of the whole situation almost
Yes.
with all the
Yeah.
exposures. It's like, what can you take? You can say anything. And you know what? A lot of it's full of stuff. Let's be real. This is a giant smoke screen they're spreading out. And usually when they put a smoke screen out of this size, it means something big's going on in the background that we're not being let in on.
Yeah.
Almost every time you see a story like this, it's blown wide, it's got everybody's attention. Something else is going on in the background. This is how magicians operate and pickpockets. They distract you over here and then they're stealing your wallet over there, you know. This is how they do it.
Yeah.
So
There's some kind of con.
keep your
going
head on a
for sure with
swivel.
all
Yeah,
this.
there's some kind of con happening.
I thought these weird
Again.
eggs were strange. You had two giant eggs that were brass or something right at his doorway. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
what
the,
do the eggs mean?
I mean, in the cult, they mean like the universe or some shit, but the
Egg is like the birth, you know.
kind of-
The,
I mean, it could be part of some kind of sex yoni cult where the touchstone, you know, that they would put oil on the stone, quote unquote.
but what
they
is
say
this
that
thing
that's
we're
what
looking at? What is this light
they say
thing
that
we're
that's
looking
what-
at?
Disney's Touchstone Pictures is named after the touchstone of India.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah,
The touchstone of India. What's the story behind that?
Wow.
it was a symbol. It was a sex symbol, and that it was a symbol of a vagina with a wing
Over in
coming out of it.
India.
Yeah, and they would all rub oil on it, and it has to do with the Druid cults of England, which would have the spells, the big monoliths, and they would put oil on it because they're some sort of sex cult.
I don't know if I heard about that. That's weird.
Yeah, it's,
That's weird stuff. You know, there's other stuff happening this weekend. What else is happening this weekend? I don't know if anything's happening this weekend.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Valentine's Day. Love is in the air. Feel it all around. Everybody in love this year? Is everybody feeling some love?
Yes.
I
Right
couldn't
on.
tell who this was. They look recognizable.
Who is it?
It's one
I
of
say we-
Epstein's pictures
I say we get Ellie to sing the Scorpions. Love,
in German.
only love can bring
What is
back
Kanye West doing?
No, that's a definitely fucked up statue.
the love again. Sing it for us, Ellie. I will be there. I will be there.
Yeah, look at all this dirt. He's got all this dirt. I think they should dig up Epstein's yards.
Who's this
They should dig up
Epstein's?
they should take dogs. They should fucking search this whole everything where you could possibly bury anything on Epstein's property.
Wrong, Todd. It starts with time. It is time.
It is time to win back your love again. I will be there. I will be there. Love, only love. I don't know exactly the words, but it's pretty deep.
Right.
Wonderful.
I thought
Love
this
that
was
song.
strange. One of the rooms.
You know that Elon Musk named his landing platform for SpaceX Still Loving You or I Still Love You?
I'm still loving you.
One of Epstein.
Oh, well,
I
I
feel
Epstein's-
alright.
of course I Still Love You. The X-Space landing platform is called Of Course I Still Love You.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Well,
I have no idea. Do you?
It's
One
very
of- one of-
powerful song.
Why this
One of the
name?
best songs.
One
One
of
of the best
Epstein's,
songs of the heavy metal period.
well,
Not
one of
one
Epstein's
because-
utility
The
rooms
Scorpions,
had bars on the windows.
Judas
You can see
Priest,
on the
Ozzy
screen.
Osbourne, Iron
See-
Maiden.
One of Epstein's utility rooms had bars on the windows.
Bars on the windows.
Yeah.
I heard there was a girl that tried to get off the island and she started trying to swim away. And they went and picked her up by boat. There was one that's on record that tried to get away from the island. Claim that, or it's in the file there somewhere.
Hey kids, I'm falling asleep, so I am going to take off. I'll leave you all
Oh.
to it to keep going.
So cool, Sabrina, to
It was
talk
fun.
to you and have you here tonight and go on JJ's show.
Yeah,
No.
don't think
So
it
cool.
hasn't been a little slice of heaven because it hasn't.
Learned a lot.
Well, I'm not a goat. I'm not a goat.
No,
Well,
I swiped that line from Bugs Bunny. Okay.
you know we love you, so
Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Good night, Ellie.
you too.
Bye,
Peace,
Todd.
Sabrina. Peace. All right, and then there were three.
Sabrina. Sleep well.
Then there were three.
Well,
My favorite German woman, Ellie.
Oh, is this guy on the picture, this flat Earth guy who died recently?
no,
Don't-
it's that,
don't-
Flat
Branson,
Earth
Branson.
Mike,
flat Earth head.
who wanted to prove that the Earth is flat, and he built
Flat
his own rocket.
head.
Is this a guy or is maybe not?
it's that motivational speaker douchebag. I couldn't identify who this dude
What is
was.
his name? He looks like this flat Earth Mike that died.
Wow.
He with his rocket.
Well, does anybody know who this is?
Who is
Can you see
this?
it? Some like
Jesus.
dude.
Hakeem Jumalar.
I'm not sure.
Epstein looks a little intimidated there, yeah.
It looks
Like
like
he's getting
Peter
hugged by him.
Stormare.
You look at Epstein, every picture of Epstein has the same expression.
Stormare.
Like, I'm screwing you.
Everybody can recognize who that is.
Trump is Epstein, or
Yeah, it's definitely Trump on the picture. I mean, there's so many pictures, though. It doesn't necessarily indict everybody, but who's that? Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe we shouldn't just look at the Epstein.
show
pictures all the
pictures of
time,
Epstein.
just because
So
you
no
can't
one
see
can
the
see
screen.
what we're looking at. Yeah. Weird shit, man.
Yeah, he had a weird painting of this weird dude right here.
That looks like his father is an old man. Ugly bastard. That guy
No,
JJ
no,
was talking
no.
about earlier. No, I think that was his father. Looks like the guy JJ was showing us earlier on his show.
Yeah, that Antarctica coat right here. Wasn't sure if it was
The
part
only-
of some expedition or
The
something.
only frickin' pedophile sex abuser that can go to Antarctica. No other country could fly there, but he can get over there and hang out in some resort. Steve
yeah.
Bannon and
Where the
Epstein. I don't know who
aliens
they are.
are in the Antarctica, the Galactic Federation, Hyperborean, Aryan, Pleiadians, right?
Yeah, something like that.
The
But we're
Galactic
told
Federation.
that sounds a little fantastical. That sounds like kind
Come
of
on.
science
Maybe
fiction,
it's
but
the only thing that is true.
Jesus,
Hmm.
they've admitted to hiding all the seeds in the world up in
Yeah. What do
Antarctica
you think
somewhere.
about this Admiral Byrd story? Is it legend or is it a lie?
Who?
She's talking about that guy that supposedly flew into some kind of hole in the South
Oh,
Pole or
the Admiral Byrd.
whatever. He could have been taking everybody for a ride.
What did
Like,
he
metaphorically.
see there?
He claimed that as he was flying over it, he started to see that it turned tropical once he went in further. And all of a sudden, as the plane kept going, their compasses started spinning out of control, and they were seeing dinosaurs running around.
I thought it was flying saucers, but maybe I'm wrong. Dinosaurs. Maybe there is a big Hollywood studio, Werner von Braun established there.
Sounds like
And the people are believing they're seeing this, but
Jurassic Park.
in fact, it is only a Hollywood studio. Because Werner von Braun was hanging out with Disney.
Admiral Byrd.
Right?
Probably.
There
They're
are
all
pictures
same
out
time
there.
period.
Walt
Same
Disney
time period. Why not?
together with Werner von Braun. What is
Alistair
the
Crowley, Werner von Braun.
The
No.
one in the film
6 Steps of
industry,
Kevin Bacon.
the other in NASA. What is the purpose, you guys? Are you trying to trick the public with your Hollywood studio movies?
Most likely. Yeah, most likely.
Who knows, right? And they had this 3D technology, and because of this, people are convinced they're seeing UFOs. This what is Project Blue Sky? No, what is it called?
What's interesting is you can look at every movie that wins the Academy Awards going back to the 1960s right up to the present. And if you look at what movie wins the awards, within a few years or a year of the awards, all of a sudden whatever the movie that won it, it becomes the reality of what's going on.
Now, as well, the military is about 10, 20 years ahead from the technology we have today, right? So
75, Bill Cooper said.
At the time, the Project Blue Beam outrolled in the Antarctica, and Admiral Byrd was not familiar with this technology and thought these are real dinosaurs or UFOs. I think this is more true than there are real UFOs or sorcerers or dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Well,
So this sum I wonder. Well, it's got a depiction of a witch or something, and then a dog. And the dog is
some
talking.
devil shit.
Remember we were talking about dogs talking.
like a
dogs
wizard and a
earlier?
dog, like a black dog.
Dog star.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's interesting because JJ was saying those cults think the dogs talk to them or something.
There's always dogs involved, the Son of Sam and
Yeah, they
other.
say that the dog was talking to Sam or to the dude. I mean,
There's other serial killers that have claimed the dog was telling them to do it. The dog star, though, fascinating because the blazing stars, one that Clinton talks about all the time.
The star series, they are all obsessed with the Sirius star, right? And the dog star is near to Sirius,
You know
right?
what? You know what dog spells backwards?
In astrology, God, I know. God or dog, God, and then comes Dodge of Venice, in my opinion, and then backwards God. Anyways, yeah, it's weird because dogs are a hybrid. Dogs don't exist.
My best friend.
Breed of wolves. And very long ago it started. Dogs are not natural, right?
They've been domesticated.
well,
But do they exist in nature? I thought they are all breeded.
Well, they've been domesticated, but wolves and
Anyways,
other species exist in the wild. Do you have a dog,
Yeah.
Ellie?
Yes, very. Yeah.
What
Very,
kind of dog?
it's a Malteser and mix.
A Maltese mix? Oh,
Yeah.
those are beautiful.
Yeah, she
Oh,
is. I have her for 2 years and she's 9 years old. And I don't know what she went through the 7 years. I don't know, but it must be horrible. This
How'd
dog
you
is
adopt her? You adopt her? She's like adopted?
like a baby. This is whole time. I am busy with
You
24
got her from somebody?
and she's always has fear and
Yeah, she's skittish. She's skittish. She
you know.
Get some dog treats
Scared.
that got weed in them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clint's like, drug your dog, man.
Nah, that's like a tiny amount, not like.
Give her some bones.
Go ahead.
Some marijuana bones.
And wait a second. Back to this dog.
Cannabis
shit.
bones, man.
Clint, you had some devil shit on this. Devil shit. I love this word. Americans are so cool. They have so creative words. Devil shit. This is typical America. I love this. I love
Yeah.
this.
Oh yeah,
Good
well,
times.
it's full time.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
Fucking
pictures
devil
of devils
shit. Rock and roll
and
on here.
witchcraft.
Fucking
Which is-
devil shit.
Devils and witchcraft is going on the screen.
You know it.
And together with this fucking devil shit, you had some fucking dogs on the screen, right?
Yeah.
And
Black
what was this
Dogs.
about? Because we want to
Led
know
Zeppelin did a song called Black Dogs, one of the best ones.
devil shit.
Bow, bow, bow,
Yeah.
bow.
They said the people were puking up
Bow,
nails and
bow,
shit.
bow, bow.
They said they were puking up nails and all sorts of inanimate objects, brass.
Who was?
The people that
Some
were victims
possessed
of the
people?
witches. Yeah, it shows a depiction of a lady puking up nails.
Anything could have. People probably ate nails back then
Well, no, they would. You know, Evan, did you see the X Files?
because they didn't know any better.
The witch fucking made the witch was said to have put stuff inside of people's stomachs and stuff somehow with magic.
Oh yeah. Well, that movie, The Believers, where the one guy's got the snakes inside his belly. He's like, oh God. If anybody hasn't seen me and Clint on JJ's show that doing a movie review of The Believers, that's a good one.
Have you seen this picture? The devil shit 2 pictures ago. They have eaten babies.
Oh
Here.
yeah, that's
Oh, you got
fucked
to the
up.
babies, the baby eating.
Babies.
Well, we could get in.
They're
Look,
giving the
there's the
babies to
devil.
the devil.
The devil giving the baby, or they're giving the babies to the devil. Is what that picture is.
Yeah.
It looks totally made up. It looks like something that born again
This is
Christian
the Moloch,
nutballs would
right?
picture, but Satanists too. Satanists too. The
And
devil running everything.
Room Trump is building is not a ballroom, it's a ballroom. Moloch.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Right.
As I
There's
said,
a bunch of
it's a
demons
baby.
and people.
What the
Like a
Yeah.
feast of
fuck?
demons.
For some
Coincidentally, it has to do with Epstein.
devil shit, fucking devil shit, worshipping Moloch, fucking Merkel. People, elites are eating babies because they are worshipping an
It's
ancient
fucked up.
Babylonian religion.
Yeah, anybody do that?
Told us
Anybody doing that is definitely messed up. So
it's about this
yeah, I noticed.
Osiris cult, what Clint wants to tell us all the time, and we don't listen.
Well, I don't think they're connected to the Osiris cult. Maybe the modern OTO type Scientology version.
No, the criminals are behind the scenes. They use these groups. These groups, most people are innocent. They're just people that think that they're buying into whatever they're selling them. But there's a criminal element behind the scenes that's using these people as a front.
Yeah.
And you know, the best people to use the front is somebody that's upstanding and honest, and corrupt them and use them. That's what they do.
This guy who was in the BBC, Jimmy Savile, who was
Yeah.
dead bad, who was
Yeah, he's right on the screen right now.
yeah,
That's the best. There you go.
and he was hanging out with
That's the best example.
He was knighted and he was
Knighted by the queen.
my knowledge. And
kissing
what
him,
this guy did, if it's true, but I think it is,
putting her sword on his shoulder.
be worse. Holy
Wow.
shit. People,
Yeah.
oh, no.
I love bringing up Jimmy Savile because they said he could enter the palace through secret doors nobody else knew about. Had a record store where teenagers hung out with secret doors that opened to the back room that was tunnels that you could abscond people. Met regularly with the royalty, Jimmy Savile. Numerous reports to Scotland Yard that he was such a famous personality that no one was going to bug him. He's on TV, on the radio. Everyone loves this bug-eyed Jimmy Savile. They said Jimmy Savile was going to hospitals where children
I wish
were
I never
terminally ill
heard about this. I want to
and
go back
abusing them.
to my blue pills, normie, NPC form. How can I forget all the things you are teaching us, Clint?
You
I
can smoke
Shit,
like
how
20
can we
joints.
remember what he's teaching us, shit? How can we remember what he's teaching us? Too much. It's too much.
It's some fucking devil shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man, I went in there and I looked on the walls and there was some, I don't know, just some devil shit.
This was a donkey.
Devil shit.
We learned the donkey is the I have forgotten. It's Jesus, of course. No, it is not Jesus. What is the donkey about, Clint?
The donkey.
Well, I saw the other day I was researching. It said this was interesting. The British people belong to the Teutonic, ancient Titanic, Atlantean race, and Titan family occupies the throne of the empire. Let us consider
Who
the
says this?
placed upon the moral blah blah. So
WikiLeaks?
no, this is from an old book. I mean, that's just a random interesting thing. It's not necessarily. Let's see.
You know,
What the fuck?
a lot of
The Beatles were involved in this baby stuff? What? Look at the chat. What is
Oh yeah, I
Is there
tell you
any
something. I think you'll understand.
involved in some fucking stupid devil shit? One honest soul out.
When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
In the even.
And when I touch you, I feel happy
That when you sent me,
inside.
they were involved in.
It's just a feeling that my wife's gonna say, shut up.
Very interesting buildings in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
And I came across it.
Yeah.
It was
Sorry, Ellie.
the woman was, made a deep dive in the hearsts and their buildings and their castles and so on, and so and showed the connections to other families. And all of them are wild. All of them are so wild. Unbelievable. Even their castles or house.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, let me smoke another joint.
Clint's gonna smoke another joint. I'm gonna drink another beer. Ellie, what are you drinking tonight?
I think it was Hearst who put his wife on an island.
What you drinking?
Because he hated her and let her die on the island.
This fucking weed tastes like it's made by DuPont. Tastes like chemicals? Shit. Tastes like fucking, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good, but
you know, I didn't get a chance to shout out to Jonah. I was listening to you guys' show last night with Jonah. And
did I send him an invite?
That was a good one on JJ's show.
I'm gonna check my
Did
Twitter.
you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, you were
Yeah.
on it, Clint, but did you hear that show, Ellie? Is Ellie here?
Yeah. Well, so I thought him bringing up that he thought what's his name was MI6 made perfect sense. Kissinger.
Jonah?
Yeah. He thought Kissinger was MI6. I think that's
And member of the process as well, Kissinger.
Shout out to Jonah, though. Shout out to Jonah on that show.
I thought he's in bed now.
he might have passed out. He was in the chat, I thought.
He's Canadian, so he's probably lost steam.
I don't know. Are you here?
He lost steam early. I'm not like Americans where we go all night long.
What are you? Yeah, this was raised a
We're
member.
crazy like that. No, I'm just teasing.
Yeah, this is just connection with Patty Hearst's grandma and the Baha'is.
Anyways,
Yeah, I think that Donald DeFries was involved with the Baha'is as well, based on the symbol that he used. The like 7-headed serpent or some shit.
I'm not gonna stay on much longer with you. I'm gonna probably break off soon.
Oh yeah. We can
What
pick this
about
up.
you, Ellie? How long are you gonna stick around here?
I'm sorry. I'm always distracted by my dog. I'm sorry that I can't focus.
I was gonna say I'm jumping off. How are you gonna stick on? Are you gonna stay around?
Oh, I joined only because Clint wanted me to translate some Polish.
To your German citizens, tell the German citizens the reality of things from America.
Well, I
Makes
thought the
perfect
Polish
sense.
was German.
German, and hopefully
Tell them there's hope. America is here.
Jackson County, Missouri.
Tell them there's hope. America is still free, in pockets, alive.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm then some special chosen ones of Jackson County, Missouri. Todd, do you know what Jackson County, Missouri is about?
She's asking if you know a Mormon that she could marry.
You know, how American are you? Where
the Mormons? Mormons?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing Joseph Smith might have been president if he hadn't been killed. I don't know. Now it's crazy stuff. He was going to run for president. Okay. Who knows? I don't know if I buy all that.
Well, that the Mormons are so
rumors, whispers.
Have so much influence in the United States. I didn't expect.
Very strange. Me neither. I thought it was some weird freaking cult that was just worldwide mega church.
You mean Joseph Smith is a Saint Germain?
They are everywhere. Like Heidi Loof always says, everywhere is a Mormon. And she's so right. You can
I love Heidi Love's program.
The consultant of
She's
Tesla
hardcore.
or Elon Musk is a Mormon. And the Mormons own the most Tesla stock and are full on Elon Musk, and Trump as well as plays a big role. And Elon Musk is putting out some good stuff. It is cool what he's doing, but some things he don't mention. It is suspicious. All right?
Yeah.
The satanic, the devil shit. He does not say anything about the devil shit. The fucking devil shit, right? The fucking devil shit.
Well,
he does not mention this cults, the process, the Mormons, the Jesuits. Who is the process?
Roy Cohn. You don't talk about Roy Cohn.
The Indian takeover or the attempts to take over the British Indian.
And how come you're picking Indian guy?
So cool.
Indian guy. We don't got American guy. Where's the American guy?
For
whatever.
Some attacks in the United States, right? The Rashanya cult, Osho cult, who was the first to put a bioweapon attack on you, right? In your own country, this Indian cult. And all this philosophy came from India, right? This theosophy thing. Isn't this Indian stuff? This
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of Eastern philosophy,
so interesting.
Buddhism.
And Elon Musk is
A lot of
nothing.
that stuff makes sense. It's a lot of that stuff is the most powerful, most powerful like information on meditation, controlling your mind, Eastern philosophy, yoga, and meditation practice is pretty potent stuff. So there's some powerful information. That's why Crowley's kind of a big figure, because he took the Eastern philosophy and mixed it with the Western. And Blavatsky was like the precursor that was introducing it, Eastern and Western. Over in the East, they're more ethereal. Over in the West, we're more material. And they talked about this stuff. Magicians,
Look,
Crowley,
there are
and
some smart guys in the chat living in Jackson County, Missouri. Happy Valentine's Day. Can I marry you?
The gummy bear got Todd. The weed
that gummy bear kicked in. It's one of those real slow acting ones. Like, it's like 3 months old too. Probably started to rot. I don't know.
Bad propaganda.
I saved one gummy for this night for 3 months.
The golden age of America, the land of the free, the American dream. Nothing bad, all propaganda, nothing is true. Americans don't want you to travel to America living in Jackson County, Missouri. That's why they are talking bad about their wonderful country in the golden age. Garden Eden, the Ark of the Covenant. The chosen.
Are you saying you don't want to take the mark of the beast?
You don't want to come over here and be an eight's wife to a Mormon guy? Yeah. Wife number 8.
Well, they got X's on their foreheads, like the Catholics with the
Charles Manson. Carve swastika in their forehead. Jesus. Oh. FLDS are kind of twisted. You've heard of Warren Jeffs, or is it Jeffs Warren? I forget.
Well, so I linked
the
FLDS Bohemian Club
leader.
I found a book that linked the Bohemian Club with what's called Sath Baha'i, which is
Sath Baha'i. I don't know if I want to hear anymore. Yeah, get killed with this information. You know, people joke around about this information, and that's about the only way to stomach this stuff. But it's real, it's serious, and people that try to talk about this stuff, bad stuff could happen to you. So, and I'm not warning people off of it. I'm saying if you're listening to people talking about this, please support them. Share the program. Help Clint get unshadow blocked or banned or whatever the fuck they do to Clint all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Share the program if you like it, please.
Goddamn button.
It's too late.
Push the like button, you shithead. No. Nobody's going to push it now. They'll push the down button. Fuck off then. All right.
What is really curious, the normies out there, the NPC zombificated people out there, in my opinion, they are so apathic, so empty. Nothing is shocking. Nothing is.
Nothing else matters.
Anyways, they are stealing your money. Anyways, well, what the fuck is?
Ellie, before you leave, you have to sing the Scorpion song.
And have you ever tried to convince a boomer?
One more time.
Paul is dead.
Time.
Is dead.
Only time.
Twice.
Come on, Ellie.
Huh?
You got to sing us that song. once before he
Imagine
leaves.
all the people.
Time.
Are you messed?
No, we want the scorpions.
It is time. Do you have the text?
To
No.
bring back your.
Only. This is
You do it so much better, but.
so heartbreaking.
So
Okay.
this was
Love,
interesting.
only love.
There's some kind of national party. I don't remember what conspiracy it was involved in, but it started in Toledo, Ohio. They had a secret organization, blah blah. Short-lived as was the Know Nothings but it's talking about the this Know Nothings group. So then I found this society, the Orange Society, Luciferian, Malavita, blah blah. The records, blah blah. I thought the name was interesting. Orangism. What else we got? So this is talking about the Priory of England. Suspicious that it attaches to mystery of kind is increased. Blah blah. So they're talking about secret
Wait a second.
societies.
Who are the Know Nothings?
Yeah, the Know Nothings, and then it says the Orange Man of the United States, which I thought was very bizarre.
The Know Nothing Party.
Yeah, secret society.
That was against the Masons.
Something party, because we learned something is not nothing.
Something from nothing leaves nothing. And you gotta have something if you want to be with me. Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Oh, this joint's strong.
And magic is not being understood, it is to taught. Shut up if you want to know how magic works.
This one book was saying that Egyptian Isis and her mysteries, Isis, Statue of Liberty, the goddess of Babylon, etc. The priesthood of Isis were clearly the original Know Nothings. So when you hear the phrase "Know Nothing,"
I know.
what do you think of? What do you think of when you? What do the mafia say? I don't know nothing. That's what they say. Know nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I find that ironic.
It's so hard to speak on any of that because they're all.
To go in dementia or amnesia or what is it called?
With
the Know Nothing.
Frederick the Great,
Royal.
Prussia.
The royal knowing nothings. They were royal? What the fuck?
Royal Know Nothings.
And they had this name? Openly?
Frederick the Great, Louis Agilite. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Clint talks often about how the neophytes, when they're bringing them into the secret societies, one of the final initiation steps is they'd ask them to step off a cliff, step off a face, and there'd be a net to catch them.
Oh yeah, I think
but they had to make a leap of faith.
Written by Andreas Rosenkreuz, the imaginary figure, is a good example how initiations work. Have you read this?
I'm familiar with it. I haven't read it, but I'm familiar with it.
Died during this initiation process, and with a lot of luck, when you choose the right way, you can survive and go.
Doing that, they could put out a net for some people and a non-net for others.
A novel, a good book written by this pseudonym. I don't know who wrote it in reality. But I can imagine that the initiations to the top level is working like this. And a lot of people didn't make it. Cooper said, Clint, right? Cooper said that the pyramids, this is an initiation process. People have to sleep 3 days in the sarcophagus. Do you remember? Find a way out, according to William Cooper.
Why that's looks like an interesting quote here.
I can imagine that it's true. And what we think that is the old Amun-Ra.
Crowley was allowed to spend the night in the. Crowley was allowed to spend the night. Crowley
Right?
spent the night in the middle in that king sarcophagus in the pyramid of Cheops. That's right before he received his information about the Book of the Law from some weird intelligence that claimed to channel the Book of the Law.
Yeah.
He went to Egypt with his wife Rose, and she channeled that. She was telling him that the gods, after he went and stayed the night in the pyramid. I mean, how do you get a night in the pyramid in that sarcophagus thing?
Yeah.
Anyway,
he
go
did.
ahead with your Jesuit contra Reformation.
They went to according to the story,
Jesuit.
Crowley went to Egypt, and he went to that chamber, that thing with the sarcophagus.
Napoleon did, and so on and so forth.
And then when they went to the Museum of Antiquities later,
and I believe
his wife said that figure right there is the one that's trying to communicate with you, and it was Horus. And then according to him, she started translating the Book of the Law to him in the hotel room.
Channeling. Yeah, it's always
She was
about
channeling.
Right.
Yep.
All day the dudes do this. Joseph Smith did as well. Angel Moroni.
Yeah, Joseph Smith, he had the Urim and the Thummim, the glasses that allowed him to see the secret messages. You had to wear the glasses to read the golden plates. And then he also,
that word's interesting, Moroni, because it sounds like that word Marai, which is a term for a vampire. Joseph Smith, the vampire.
Moroni,
I'm
Moroni. Why not? Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Slayer, whatever. J.J. Vance, Vampire Slayer.
Whoa, excuse me. Okay, so this quote's interesting because it's talking about the know nothing.
Oh man, I was gonna say last night's show, man, you was on fire over there last night. Why was there 33 people watching your show last night? I
don't know. I changed my
How
YouTube
many people's
name.
Watching your show right now?
Only 18.
3?
17.
17 is a good number.
Well, so
33. Wow, that's like a Masonic number, Clint.
Well, this quote real quick. You gotta hear it. It's crazy. So it's talking about the imposters, the know-nothings, that stole the idea from the church and botched it, and the stealing, just as they have the splendid militia system of Ignatius Loyola. They're talking about the Jesuits. How could such idiots ever have reached so far as they have? That is a miracle. Jesuitism concealed its constitutions from 1521 to 1761, when M.M. Leone and Father La Valette laid it upon the mysterious volume, and all the fears of Aquiviva were realized. Know-nothingism could not conceal its constitution a single year. It attempted to imitate Jesuits, but its Loyola, it was named Scrooge or Scroggs. It's just weird.
Man, I kicked myself. I had a book in my hands. It was about Ignatius Loyola, and it was like an old book, like 100-year-old book, and I just didn't have enough money to buy it. $10. It's old book. I'm like, I wish I could buy it. Couldn't buy it at that moment.
Oh yeah. Well, basically, it's saying that know-nothingism is clumsy imitation of Illuminati.
Well, Illuminati is like a catch-all phrase for whatever new psyops going on at any given moment in history, and that's the way we kind of throw it around over here.
Always, when I read Yale, I have to think of Skull and Bones.
Definitely, every time.
Is there a Phi Beta
When I hear Yale, I think Skull and Bones. I don't think, it's a nice university. Must be incredible. No, I think it's Skull and Bones. There's some guys over there, Skull and Bones, hanging out.
What the fuck is this for a name? Skull and Bones. Come on.
Red ribbons tied around their genitals, laying in a coffin. While a bunch of guys go.
Anyways,
Spooky.
P. Beta Kappa is
If you don't hear from me next weekend, you'll know why.
involved. Skull and Bones is involved in all these societies in Yale, right? They've founded this that it is not so obvious that they are evil, are involved in some fucking devil shit.
I don't know. When I looked, there's just devil shit going on. Devil shit.
There is a Phi Beta Kappa at Yale. That's interesting.
One guy had devil horns. You know what? Hey, you know what? John Kerry's nickname is in the Skull and Bones.
I knew it.
Long Devils.
No, Magog.
Long Devils.
Because of his face.
What?
George Kerry or John Kerry.
Oh my God.
His name was Long Devils. So
yeah,
there you go.
They don't hide even, no? Okay, the Know Nothings, the Elder of Science. They are interesting as well.
Because of his face, probably, yes.
The Mormons are obsessed
has
with
those horse faces, like
that's what I was looking
woman
for.
that ran for president last election.
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
Oh, the horse face.
Oh, yeah.
Camel face.
Yeah, where was that? Here it is. Clandestine Masonic Lodges, Society of Illuminati, and the Covenant, Freemasonry among the early Mormons, Chinese Freemasonry, Freemasonry among black people, anti-Masonry. So they were in control of the anti-Masonry as well. It's like,
yeah, that's what we were saying. The Know Nothings were the movement against Masonry.
have you ever heard of Beta Theta Pi? Mystical 7?
I've heard of all three of those names, but not together in one.
What was this about?
It's like a sausage, pepperoni.
One of the Illuminati fraternity.
All pizza, yeah.
This is so absurd. What they're writing, I don't get it. It is so made up.
Here it is. It says
fairy tales.
Society of the Illuminati, a seceding Mormon religious secret society for men. The Covenant, a secret society for Mormon men and women. So it's talking about Mormons, and this is under the Society of the Illuminati. This is what I'm saying. Brigham Young, fucking Bluffs, James Strang. Then they got fucking the Fluoride City.
Brigham Young was the guy who took over when Joseph Smith died.
Yeah, Strang had a revelation of the angel of the Lord, directing him to be crowned king of the Mormons.
Had many wives. Yeah.
That's the next line on the page. I mean, this is definitely interesting.
You know, Brigham Young. There's some that say he had a saying, "Bring him young and bring him plenty." No, I'm just teasing. Nobody said that.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, the whole Mormon thing is weird.
Wasn't no Jeffrey Epstein in the 1850s, even though his wife was 13 years old. No, he wasn't. He wasn't child brides. There was no child brides ever.
You talking about the Islams?
I'm talking about the Mormons.
Oh, the Mormons. Yeah, sorry.
You don't think there's child brides right now in the United States? You don't think the FLDS is marrying off?
Jesus.
You don't know about Warren Jeffs going to prison for marrying off all these girls to the
Mormons are
priests?
fucked up.
You don't know the stories? You haven't heard the stories of the FLDS?
I mean, I don't want to know. That's for sure.
Okay.
I mean,
They have compounds with mass amounts of citizens that live like Amish, but they're controlled. And the leaders marry off the young girls to their older members of the church. And they're all in a big compound.
Sorry to interrupt. I have to go out with my dog. Maybe see you later.
Oh
You
yeah, so good to see you tonight, Ellie.
night.
Oh, yeah. So
Favorite
Epstein went to
person,
Harvard.
kiss your dog for us.
Yeah, Mormons sound fucked up.
And Clint, I'm gonna drop off too, buddy. Well, I sure enjoyed the show this evening. I'm not saying I have to drop off right this second because it was so fun.
Yeah.
I got to sing Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was hoping we might run into Jonah. Jonah didn't show up tonight, darn it. Did you send him an invite?
I think I gotta double check.
I should have, but anyway.
Let's see.
It was pretty fun.
That
was pretty fun hanging out or listening to you and Clinton, you and Jonah and JJ.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
That was pretty funny. Shout out to Jonah. Shout out to Pedro. Shout out to Sabrina. All the chat. Keep coming back, chat. Chat up. Like Clint's show. Share it if you care about people, real people. Not your damn phony internet fake grass celebrities. Support people that you know and love, having great conversations. Right, Clint?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was looking for Jonah's thing in the...
Share the show, like the show, right? Just a basic message, Clint, to anyone listening. Anyways, you doing good tonight? You feeling good this evening?
Yeah, I feel like I could... I smoked too many weed and cigarettes.
It is officially Valentine's Day.
No, yeah. Yeah, my old lady's sick, so...
She got COVID? Darn it.
Probably.
COVID? Probably.
Yeah.
Because COVID could be anything.
I'm going to smoke another cigarette to ward it off.
Yeah, smoke another cigarette. I'll drink a beer with you.
I got the window open and the heat up, so...
I quit smoking a while back. It was a good thing. Really good thing.
I'm going to quit too here, probably after this bag.
Not because I believe smoking's bad for you, because I believe you can do whatever the fuck you want. In some cases, you might get away with it. What's his nuts? George Burns smoked a cigar and drank a glass of whiskey every day till the day he died. He was like 100 years old. So don't buy those commercials. You know what? The guy's dying in a wheelchair because he smoked cigarettes 10 times. It's all propaganda. It's fake.
Well, I haven't smoked cigarettes in 10 years. I mean,
well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. I'm just talking about voodoo. You know, how they use TV and images. And if you smoke, you might have to be on an oxygen machine for the rest of your life. It's all fake.
Well, I'm still going to quit.
Well, quit if you want. Keep smoking if you want. I'm not trying to do or don't.
Well, I just seen all these fucking parasite videos on fucking Facebook, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
From smoking?
Smoke some cigarettes. No, it was showing videos of like a microscope, and it had like they were dropping stuff into the parasites to see what when they put like sugar in it versus nicotine, for example, and the sugar would make the parasites grow and multiply like crazy, where the nicotine would wipe them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comparative studies.
Yeah, so I figured I'd smoke some cigarettes, do a nicotine cleanse.
Anyway,
it's a health thing,
Clint, I sure appreciate you, buddy. I sure appreciate your show. Appreciate what you do. And I hope you're doing good, my man. I hope everything's treating you pretty good.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, you sure do a good service to all the friends of your show. You really treat everybody really fair and cool, and you're cool. Love your show with Donut the other day, and you was on JJ's. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
You're just a great podcaster, and man, I consider you a friend. I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna jump off, and enjoy listen to you go on.
Well, don't jump too fast, you know.
No, I'm just gonna jump off the show, but in my mind, I would still be listening to you. Maybe I'll jump in the chat. Maybe I'll jump in the chat if we got any energy left.
Oh yeah. Well, take it easy.
All right, Clint. So you may see me next Wednesday. We'll we'll do it as a surprise, or maybe not. Maybe we'll be on JJ's show.
Oh yeah.
But I'm opening up some Wednesdays. Well, he had me watch some shows, and he didn't do some shows, so I'm up on some shows. But all right, Clint, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. I want you to take care, and good night to the chat, and I appreciate everything that you do, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
Well, so I thought this was interesting. Freaking talking about the New York World, edited by a German, apparently an elder Pulitzer. Former owner is said to be a good modern example of the workings of the Illuminati. The writer on the subject says that Phi Beta Kappa is or was also part of Illuminism, Hackathorn, secret societies. Volume 2, page 310. This should be kept in mind when reading the following statement by an investigator of the Military Intelligence Association who, for some reason, reported on the YMCA student conference in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, December 29, 1926. And speaking of the peace workers at the conference, he said, quote, "It was interesting to note that Phi Beta Kappa keys were worn by both Professor Coe and Roswell Barnes, as well as the Baptist minister from one of the southern colleges." End quote. Presumably, this means that all Phi Beta Kappa members are on the list of suspects. So I thought that was interesting. There was more to that, but was it the last fucking one? Oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this. It's not working right for some reason. Where was I at? I mean, there was some stuff about that one group. Okay, I was right around here, I think. Okay. Oops, wrong button. One moment. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So you have this Owl and Serpent Society, Trident and Shell, blah blah, Elephant and Coffin. There's that thing. So this part's interesting right here, because this is a depiction from Aleister Crowley's OTO. And you'll see, I never understood what this picture was until I found this book, which says what it is. It says the artist represents the dawn of the day following the witch's route. Think about that stupid Disney show called, what the fuck was that called? The Path or some shit, some kind of witch television show about some witch that consumed the other witches. Looks like we can guess.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I forgot to send an invite earlier.
Yeah, you're gay. Yeah, no, I get on and off all night. You know, couple hours, sleep for like an hour, get up for like an hour.
Oh yeah,
you know,
pretty cold there.
That's how it goes sometimes. Right now I think it's like 24 Fahrenheit. It's gonna be 35 tomorrow. You know, after fucking being like minus 30 for a month, that's pretty fucking nice.
Yeah. It's like 30.
It's supposed to be like,
here.
yeah. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna be all fucked up, bro.
Oh yeah, is it your birthday?
Yeah, on Sunday. I'm gonna get all fucked up, It'll be a fucking waste case for the weekend. Not like I do it often, but when I do it fucking full throttle, kind of like everything,
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Since even when I worked at the bar, I'm a single male. I always said, if you're a single male and it's your birthday, you better be so fucked that you can't fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't usually go to bars or anything.
I'm not even talking about bars. You better have enough for like cocaine, fucking whiskey, enough fucking MDMA, XT, that your shit don't work for a day. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah. I just never really celebrate my birthday.
Yeah. Well, I celebrate just because it's like another year that I lived in spite of everyone that wants me dead, so it's all good.
Yeah. Picking what was damn, the cigarette's harsh. Should have rolled up a joint instead.
Fuck yeah, dude, you can't go wait, that's not entirely true. You might be able to make it through a JJ fucking breakdown, not talking about being high, but that's about it. Man, that was a good show on fucking Wednesday, although I probably dominated most of it.
Well, I thought that thing about Kissinger being MI6 was good. I think that could be accurate.
No, like that's definitely accurate. I had it in written text before, and he gave a whole fucking speech. I can't remember what text because I've been, you and I have been doing this for fucking so long.
Yeah.
But it was like I think it was like, what year on your computer? What year was MI6 created officially? I think it might have been the 100th anniversary, which was like 84.
Some people say John D made it.
No, the MI6, like as far as that, because MI5, so MI6 is going to be like the most recent one. They had a whole fucking like, so MI6 I think itself is actually founded as an organization in 84.
Oh, okay. Well, the building it was built on, the headquarters was, they found some weird archaeology of some kind of building underneath or something.
Yeah, the Mithras shit from like 1400, but I mean that doesn't mean that they has any direct ties to.
You're thinking of Rome. This one was
like
wooden posts.
No, they have the Mithras tunnels in fucking London, England, bro.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
I think your finger's on the microphone thing or something. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to dig into that, see where the tunnels are located in London. I think he lost service. I guess I could read this thing about that Crowley thing. The artist represents the dawn of a day following the witch's route. Like that Disney movie, Disney TV show with the witch or whatever, and she leads the people on the way and uses them all to get to her obelisk, turned into a green witch, but the witch is hanged, and the satire joyfully looks out from beyond the tree. Oh, looks like he's back. Okay. Guessing you lost service. Oh, can you hear me? Do you copy?
Is that better?
Okay, now I hear it. I can hear you now.
Okay, I took my fucking headset out. Man, my service has been shit for like the last 2 days. I switch the tab. It's called the London Mithraeum. And I ain't gonna switch over and try to read it to you because fuck, my service is fucked.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm blaming it on. I can't say for sure.
Oh, I think you cut out again. Yeah, we can't hear you. Ooh. Oh, I think we lost him. All right, well, we'll get back to this reading. Where's I at? The background is all the spring and the nymph. Wait, sorry. The witches hang. The satire joyfully looks from behind the tree. In the background, all the spring. And the nymph dances joyfully with the piping of the shepherd. The picture is symbolical of the new eon. From the blasted stump of dogma, the poison oak of original sin is hanged, and is hanged the hag. Excuse me, with dyed bloody hair. Christianity, the glyph thus commemorating sa via horizontale et sa mort verticale. So alive, horizontal, dead, vertical. The satire, a portrait of Frater DDS, one of the teachers of Master Therion, represents the soul of the new eon, whose word is do what thou wilt. Crowley, OTO, Illuminati. Waysop said a very similar phrase before anybody else did. I don't remember the exact wording of it, but it was for the satire is the true nature of every man and woman, the nip, and every man and every woman is a star. Ooh. The shepherd and the nymph. And Cooper goes talking about those lesser lights, the greater light, and their secret plan for fucking more light. Ooh. There was the shepherd and the nymph in the background represents the spontaneous outburst of the music of sound and motion caused by the release of children of the new eon from the curse of dogma, original sin, and other priestly bogies. Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish the rest because fucking that fucking OTO shit is fucking. They're talking about bringing people back to the Garden of Eden, the being released from the curse of dogma of original sin. They're fucking a bunch of wackos. Garden of Eden. The whole thing is they talk about it. All their fucking well, so this is wait, I think my camera froze. No, it looks like Jonah's back. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, give me a second here. Now that's fucking on.
Well, let me see if I can.
Yeah, I'm back. Man, I think they're fucking with my service.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Not really fucking with me directly. Like I was saying before, I don't know how much you heard earlier, but they're discontinuing 3G all across Canada. They're tearing down all the towers and shit. So I live out in the fucking country, which means like, you know, fucking 3G has a much wider coverage area, you know what I'm saying? And then 4G is like much smaller, and 5G is even smaller. Yeah, no, they turned out all the 3G fucking and discontinuing. Like I ordered a new SIM card. And I put that thing in. Every time I put it in my phone, my one device, it crashes it because it's fucking technically listed as a primarily 3G, but you know what I mean? It's fucking retarded, bro.
Jesus. You might have to get the Tesla internet or whatever. Nope, I think we lost him again. Yeah, so I gotta take a leak. I drink too much pop. The Ordo Templo Templi Orientis, the order of the Oriental Templars. So some kind of fake Templars that are Persian, India bullshit. What is this? I don't remember what all this is. I've went over this. Oh yeah, Haj Jamal Hassani, connected with the Nazis. Whoa, excuse me. Excuse me. So this is from a. Excuse me. This is from The Secret Places of the Lion book, the British Israelism, Aryan race, Illuminati type bullshit. The British Masonic Scientology, basically. The Great Spaceship, blah blah blah. Where the god of with the great spaceship, the voice of the spaceship, just saying God, the spaceship. It reminds me of that stupid movie from the 80s, Phantasm, I think. He's got like that orb, he's like making the orb move and shit. Yeah, so this is more of that. See, this is interesting because this is that book written by George, whatever his name is, Secret Places of the Lion, and he's using the same language as fucking Alice Bailey, as fucking the same language as Alice Bailey, as Baron von Reichenbach, as fucking Max Heindel. Hey, what's
Hey,
going
I
on?
switch fucking phones. If this thing fucking crashes too, that's why I'm ordering. I've already ordered another phone from Amazon. It's coming tomorrow. I fucking yeah. Fuck this shit. Like man, and it's not even just like this. It's like everything. And just like on Wednesday, everyone's like, "Oh, Jonah, like your mic sucks." I'm like, "No, it's not my mic. It's the fucking and all the other bullshit." Because at the start of the show, there's no problem with the mic. By the time I fucking sit on for an hour, it's just fucking there's too much power drain and fucking everything's overdriven and fucking fucks us all shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this website likes to overload computer and phone memory. It'll make your phone heat up. Oh, I think we lost him again. I thought about switching to the whatever the hell the other one is. I mean, they're both free technically if you just make up a bunch of emails. Yeah, so that the same language that Max Heindel, Baron von Reichenbach, the Illuminists, the Alice Bailey and the Baha'is and all that stuff. It says the work to show that the quote, well, italicized race spirit, it says, incarnated, blah blah blah, the race spirit. So that same phrase, and notice how it's italicized, because the mystery school writers always capitalize or italicize things, because those are symbolic things that are relevant to their secret religion that they don't want anybody to know. Damn, I gotta take a leak. The band is composed of people from other worlds in time and space. It'd be nice if I was just making all this shit up, but these people are fucking. These people writing these books are crazy. Secret Places of the Lion. Look at the book. Read it. You'll see that they're out of their fucking minds. This originally arrived on. I'm gonna read it. The climb from beasthood to godhood, because they think they're fucking gods. They migrated to Earth. Blah blah blah. 18 million. So this sounds exactly like fucking Scientology. I mean, because they got the same fucking stupid story. about like some kind of million of years ago bullshit that fucking yeah, it's talking about the saucers, the Ezekiel's wheel was the saucers, according to this the saucer. That's a different subject. Oh, here we go. The battle for Los Angeles. I mean, according to the the Nazis were practicing some kind of Hindu shit. There might have been something to all that stuff. I think these pictures are fake. I mean, it looks pretty real, but it's definitely fake. They probably yeah, you can see like the fade out right there. Well, I mean, they did a good job, but like, I mean, it's probably hand painted on the fucking the thing. Because I mean, this one before it's definitely hand painted on. You can see the it looks like you can see the brush strokes, and then the way it's I mean, if these are real, then that's definitely fucking weird. But I mean, it definitely, to me, it looks like it's hand painted. I mean, the people are real, but somebody took the picture and they hand painted it. Each little brush stroke, because you can tell like an artist's hand versus real life. You know what I mean? Like this is probably, if this wasn't hand painted, this was like a candle with fucking some kind of dish above it, and then a picture taken of it from above, and then like faded out around and put in there or something. Yeah, well, this is relevant because said that symbol, which flip it upside down, put a circle around it, becomes a peace sign. I think the Nazis are in control of the hippie movement. I forget what that says right there. Oh, it's UFO in German. Well, that's what the word search was for. UFO. I don't remember UFO and the dolphin. Well, shout out to Jonah for making an attempt. Come on. Archuleta Mesa. That's where Cooper says there was a story of supposed craft that fell full of body parts or some shit. Some kind of UFO they claim. Let's see. Anyway, I gotta take a leak, so I'm gonna put on something real quick. Just while I take a leak. Something. Here we go. Okay.
Various devices for administering the toxin that were found in the laboratory certainly make it clear that purely defensive uses were not what the agency was limited to in any way. There were definite offensive uses. In fact, there were dart guns. You mentioned suicides. Well, I don't think a suicide is usually accomplished with a dart, particularly a gun that can place the dart in a human target in such a way that he doesn't even know that he's been hit.
There's no question about it. It was also for offensive reasons. No question.
Have you brought with you some of those devices which would have enabled the CIA to use this poison for?
We have indeed.
For killing people? don't point it at me. I wonder if
Can you roll that over?
Now, does this pistol fire the dart?
Yes, it does, Mr. Chairman. The round thing at the top is obviously the sight. The rest of it is what is practically a normal 45, although it's special. However, it works by electricity. There's a battery in the handle, and it fires a small dart.
So that when it fires silently?
Almost silently, yes. Very little.
What range does it have?
100 meters. 100 meters, I believe, about 100 yards, 100 meters.
About 100 meters range.
Right.
And the dart itself, when it strikes the target, does the target know that he's been hit and about to die?
That depends, Mr. Chairman, on the particular dart used. There are different kinds of these flechettes that were used in various weapon systems, and a special one was developed which potentially would be able to enter the target without perception.
Without perception.
Right.
And did you find such darts in the library?
We did.
In the laboratory?
We did.
Yes. Isn't it true too that the effort not only involved designing a gun that could strike a human target without knowledge of the person who'd been struck, but also the toxin itself would not appear in the autopsy?
Well, there was an attempt.
Or the dart?
Yes, so that there was no way of perceiving that the target was hit.
As a murder instrument, that's about as efficient as you can get, isn't it?
It is a weapon, a very serious weapon.
Oh shit! Sorry. Let's put a pretzel in the toaster. Okay, so well, maybe I should play another video for a minute. Okay, what do we got here? So I mean, we're talking about psychology. We'll bring up which episode was it? I think it was this one. We'll bring up that Remo LaBelle clip.
The following program.
That situation was not
Sitting in the indication, Maxine
Wait a minute,
Chernikov
that's not the right
rejected
one.
only after. This edition of Psychics,
Wait, this
scientists
one.
move one. Perhaps note. Different second. Playing the light. The invisible.
Where was it at?
It's almost
fantasy,
Alien.
or it's not a fantasy.
small that knowledge
Okay,
may
right
be.
here.
Psychic ability, on the other hand, is foresight without any prior knowledge.
Coming up, alien abduction, fantasy or fact?
Either there's something very special about this fantasy, or it's not a fantasy.
Could you be next? Then, have these people traveled through time?
Okay, so I'm
And
bringing
a
this clip
musical
on
pro-
because
Control a ship with their mind.
it's not that I believe in the alien stuff. It's that I think that Remo LaBelle might have been involved in some kind of cover-up program to hypnotize the people.
This is the tail they seem to do their navigation from. I always saw those.
I know something has happened to me, but I was in extreme denial.
They can't tell the difference between whether it was a memory or a real event, or whether it was imagination. And this is the problem.
Kurt had been troubled by periods of missing time. He remembers several episodes of coming to on his back porch, not knowing how or when he'd gotten there. Under hypnosis, Kurt filled in the missing time.
I looked down the stairs to my right, and standing there was a being that is very hard to describe. It's unlike anything I have ever seen or have since seen. It was approximately 5 foot tall. I call it kind of a pillowy liquid kind of being. There's no form to it. The only thing that even remotely resembles a human was what I believed to be 2 little black, like Raggedy Ann doll eyes that it.
Okay, so there's the thing where I'm sure you guys all remember the pictures that I've shown of some sort of thing that I seen when I was on psychedelics like 15 years ago on multiple occasions. Notice how he said Raggedy Ann doll-like eyes, which I've shown that perfectly round eyes on some sort of ghost thing, you know. Very creepy stuff. But I mean, he could have been like brainwashed or something, you know. I don't know.
Had in the area that looked like its head. Other than that, unlike anything that I've ever seen.
Keith Thompson is the author of Angels and Aliens, a book that tries to delineate between myth, imagination, and reality in the abduction phenomenon. Although he remains grounded in the laws of physics, Thompson still keeps an open mind.
I believe they've had experiences of a reality that is somehow both part of our reality, but also larger than our reality. It's almost as if my dog is sitting on the living room floor. I'm watching the evening news. I can follow what's going on in the evening news differently from my dog. When my dog hears the sounds, he hears the newsman and the reporter's voice, but doesn't track it the same way I do, doesn't track the content. Likewise, I think in relationship to the UFO phenomenon, we're tuned into it. But it is so dimensional, it is so complex, and so much more comprehensive than our capacity to perceive it, that we can only pick out those parts of the signal that fit for us. And we do our best to explain them to ourselves. But we end up having to try to fit it into our categories, and I think the problem with that is that if it doesn't fit, it's a larger reality.
Those frozen pretzels.
I believe I've been touched by something that's not from this reality that we're used to.
You're not just seeing something in the sky and saying, that was weird. This is something that affects you all your life. I know it as real as I'm sitting here talking to you people, that what has happened to me has indeed happened.
Yeah, where the fuck's that Remo about?
Joining me now is psychologist Dr. Robert Baker. He is Professor Emeritus from the University of Kentucky. Dr. Baker is a researcher who believes that the alien abduction phenomenon is out of control. Dr. Baker, if supposed abductees feel that they're being helped through therapy and hypnosis, well, what's the harm in... When he saw that intense light cannot be easily explained. His family attributes the transformation to their prayers and faith.
They cut out the
doctors have a
doctors
harder time explaining Will's recovery.
Conventional medical wisdom would have said that he would be totally paralyzed for life.
It just fucking
is a
and they'll
creature just
250.
Okay.
Seemingly, perhaps
sick relation.
and stage copper disc.
.com.
Instead of relying ready for that, but
It was definitely.
Okay, it's gotta be coming up. Where the fuck is that?
Alien abduction. Could you be next?
Okay.
In the beginning, I thought I was going crazy.
I think it's this
I
part.
know something has happened to me,
For some
but
reason,
I was
this
in
video is like
extreme denial.
And later, these people have seen a vision of their future lives.
Yeah,
Possible migration. Color film was shot.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck is that?
And it'll be.
I think it was earlier in the.
is
But
My God.
Okay. Is it like
But I could-
15-minute mark? I think.
God. Damn broken hit.
That's not it.
That he would
of death.
It's just like
Fatal
fucking-
accident.
People, that means you get seems to occur.
This
Subliminal cues
video doesn't
become
seem to
subliminal
be
cues, and I
seem
as
to be
part
in a
of
linear
what's
order.
special about this fantasy, or it's not a
Okay,
Researchers
it's just coming up
He
next.
wants
So.
answers
to lose.
She believes
Should be around here somewhere.
she believes she also has physical evidence.
I just kind of kick it out, didn't think anything of it until my daughter came to me. She had the same huge bruise, which was not painful to her. Then I asked if I could see her belly button, and I checked, and she had the same thing as I did.
Nothing in my psychiatric education, nothing in medical school, made me an expert on ufology and extraterrestrials. They either exist or they don't exist. They either abduct people or they don't abduct people. But that's not the issue. When somebody comes to me as...
Okay, so forget about everything about aliens, forget about everything. Just think about hypnosis and psychology. And then listen to what she says. And also think of the initiations of the secret societies and fraternal orders, which use traumatizing initiation to put the initiate into a permanent state of post-traumatic stress.
As a clinician, my job is to help them come to a point of comfort with their own experience.
Dr. Rima Lebo believes hypnotherapy may be unduly influencing alleged abductees. She uses biofeedback to achieve similar states of relaxation. Surprisingly, she's hearing the same kinds of abduction stories that have been reported by hypnotherapists.
They appear to have been overwhelmed by an episode outside their own control and making, which leaves them in a post-traumatic state. That's very interesting. Either there's something very special about this fantasy.
So, she looks like fucking, some kind of clown. So think about the initiations of the secret societies. Imagine being, you're put into this secret society. Some of them, I don't know if they still roll you up in a carpet or whatever, but you know, in witchcraft and in the old Masons, they would roll you up in a carpet, and that you would be carried, and that they would spin you around in circles or some shit, disorient you, and so you're blindfolded and you're in a carpet, rolled up, and you can't see anything, and all these people are like making sound effects and saying stuff, and like fucking it's like a traumatic state of mind or something. You know, you're standing there. They say you have to take an oath and all this stuff. And fucking and witchcraft is the same shit. They poke a fucking dagger at your chest or some shit. The fucking the same traumatic initiation, which keeps the initiate in a permanent post-traumatic stress state of mind. Okay, so I think she says something more.
That causes what otherwise does not occur, or it's not a fantasy.
This was the crap I saw in 1970.
That's all that was relevant. You need to like edit that clip out somehow, so I don't have to like dig for it every time. Let's see. So I thought this is relevant because let's see, 1920, July 17th. He attended the World Congress of Freemasonry. I forget who it's talking about. I don't remember who was. I think it's that H. Spencer Lewis. No. Oh, fuck. I can't remember who this was about. But anyways, in Zurich, which lasted several days, Roos, with Picard's support, advocated the adoption of the religion of Crowley's Gnostic Mass as the, quote, official religion for all members of the World Federation of Universal Freemasonry in possession of the 18th degree of the Scottish Rite. Roos's efforts in regard, well, so they were trying to implement it back, you know. But that's where I talk about these, like, the Scientology type Masonic lodges, which seem to be separate from the official lodges. The Mizraim, but I mean, technically that's still part of the What was I getting at? I just thought that was interesting. Let's see, Jacobite, Stuart, Kings of Stuart. There's a lot of Godfrey Higgins. Here it is, page 719. Masons were the builders of Solomon's temple, that they and their art came from India, and that they were the ancestors of blah blah. That's why this Aryan race shit, 'cause it's all from India. It's not a European word. This is Samothrace, blah blah. Serapis. Yeah, so Isis. Maybe I should read the quote. These ceremonies were connected with the mysterious images and hieroglyphs, and the hidden truths so carefully concealed under them and used at their rites were all comprised under the name mysteries, such as had been used in the temples of Isis and Serapis, which were the models of the mysteries of the Eleusis and Samothrace, which, and in more modern times, gave rise to the order of Freemasonry. I doubt not, continues Higgins. Blah blah. The mysteries were not the origin. They were masonry itself, for masonry was part of them. Every part except that which was the Masonic engagement prevailed. Masons were the first priests, blah blah. Blah blah. You get the idea. Thus, the Masons were an order of priests, that is, of initiated. Initiated to what? The Osiris, fucking, is this Area 51? The Osiris stuff. I can go the other way on this. Let's see, where was I at? So yeah, this, here. Some of this Mormon thing is definitely interesting. Illuminati, a seceding Mormon religious sect. Secret society for Mormon men and women. This links the Mormons with the Illuminati directly. Traverse City. That's up by the Pinky Finger of Michigan. Let's see. So yeah, that's the Encyclopedia of Fraternities with Albert Clark. Is that book? Mystical 7. We discussed that. Yeah, so here it's mentioning lodges, Scottish Rite, American Rite, blah blah. It's the Red Cross of Constantine, modern Rosicrucians, blah blah. Order of the Owls, which should, Usha Shafarayo or Bohemian Grove. So they claim that Dorman is the Rite of Memphis, which is a lie. The Orient Rite of Mizraim, that's a lie. The Rite of Swedenborg, that's a lie. That's not Dormant. Neither is the Martinist. Regular spurious. Consider the Martinist like Satanists, the Swedenborg like the Christ consciousness cults, the rites of Memphis and Mizraim, the Egyptology bullshit that's all over America, the Rite of Memphis as well. Well, yeah, the Rite of Memphis is different than the Oriental Rite of Memphis. Sorry. The Oriental Rite it's like the OTO type. And then so they got the Memphis, they got that statue near that pyramid. There's a statue from ancient Egypt. Yeah, but so clandestine lodges, Illuminati, the Covenant, Freemasonry, and the early Mormons, Chinese, blah blah. Wait, let's go this way. So this is just Phi Beta Kappa, Illuminati, Jacobins, blah blah. The Communists and League for Peace and Democracy, the Communist Front, Members of that front are all members of Phi Beta Kappa. What a coincidence. Another communist front that makes communists. Yeah, so let's see here. No, nothing ism. I went over that a little bit earlier. Blah, blah. But it was interesting how one strong puff of an anti-slavery blast. So I speculate that the order might have evolved. The original order was involved with an anti-slavery movement in America. So I think there's two Illuminatis. Illuminati push triumphs, blah blah. Frederick the Great, Louis, blah blah. I went over these a minute ago. Let's see. Yeah, so ISIS, the Illuminati, blah blah. Weishaupt elaborated a system combination which resulted in the formation of the Order of the Illuminati, brought up by Jesuits. He hoped to combat and conquer them in their own arms. Blah blah. So yeah, let's see, where's that? Okay, so I think I passed it. There's something to do with the where is it? I can't think of where it's might be further down the thing. So this is a different book. This is so here talking about Nimrod, aka God Man, Io, Vow, etc. Name of Jupiter, Jovis, blah blah, Io. Let's see, where's the relevant part? The virgins who preserved the fire of Vesta admitted to the college of the priests. Blah blah. Sacerdotum, which means sacrifice. Vestulum, the vessel. Sacra, something sacred. Faciat, the face. Right? This name was acknowledged for the blah blah. What the words superstitiously call it the Tetragrammaton. Ironically, it's got the grip of the lion's paw. Is he getting a thorn out? Is that that? No, I don't think that's the same thing. Unless it's the story. This is Hermes Trismegistus, or whatever the fuck it's called. Three-headed god. Yeah. Well, these aren't very relevant. These are different old woodcuts from a Hutchinson book, I think it was. Let's see. So let me get to the relevant ones. So this is relevant because of the hammer and the hammer and the he's like smashing metals or some shit. The whole Brotherhood of Cain thing. This is a depiction from Book of Revelations. See the crown, the 12 stars, the moon at her feet, symbolism. I kept seeing this this coat of arms or this symbol or whatever, and this one as well, which looks similar to like a cornucopia or some shit. Oops, damn it. Yeah, some of these had. I don't think I got that far yet, actually. Okay, wrong way. Okay, so yeah. Here you see another repeating some kind of EHF or something. You see a similar. It's got the scimitar with the the quasi the knot, but it's reminiscent of the Shriner symbol. Here's those symbols again, though, right here. I mean, this is a whole different subject than all that other stuff I was talking about. But there's Here they are again. But here it's got the similar to a compass and a square. Let's see. I thought this was interesting because it said Arion. Like, I don't know if it's connected to Arian. The device of the brothers. He's riding on a fish. I don't think that's relevant, but the where was yeah, so here we go. This is relevant to the sister of Blavatsky, the sister of Blavatsky being accused of being Hussards de la Mort, Skull and Bones. This is a letter of her sister saying she wasn't, but the fact that somebody thought that Blavatsky was in the Hungarian Revolution, part of the Hussards de la Mort. I gotta dig more into that. Well, I don't have my Twitter on my computer because Elon Musk is lame, but so it'd take me like 3 minutes to get into it. Let's see. Yeah, the Hussards de la Mort, Skull and Bones. Hussards, the Hussards de la Mort, Del Roy. Interesting. It says Republicans. There did seem to be, like, the Cabinari were divided into two groups. One was pro-communism, the other was pro-Republicans. Which is Italian. I thought this is interesting. It's from the book, the Hitler's Double, it was called. The name of the book. I mean, the faces are very similar. I mean, the eyebrows. Somebody, the two center pictures are combinations of the two faces. So you see, it's like almost identical. I mean, if they're not related or something, I mean, who knows if Schittler could also be Crowley's son? If I don't know, because Crowley was like 20 years older than Schittler. I mean, maybe that's the case. Descendants of Crowley, his bastard children. I mean, I would say that's more likely than Crowley being Schittler, because of the age difference of like 20 years. But I mean, I think the writer was asserting that they were the same person, but it could have definitely been, his son, which is interesting. I mean, that's interesting though. I don't know what year the picture on the left was taken, but I mean, he does look like he's older than what they claim, Because I mean, look at the size of his nose and ears. If he was, because in Hitler's younger pictures, he had a much thinner nose, and that pretty sure this Crowley dressed up like Churchill or something. We got here, yeah. So here's Crowley and Schittler. Faces very identical. I mean, I would say they're definitely probably related. I would say Crowley probably banged some German lady or something, and back when he was young or something, possibly. I mean, because the ears aren't exactly the same. The earlobes hang more, probably from some kind of stupid earring or something. I don't know who that's supposed to be. What is that, Freud or something? I think the writer's just kind of going overboard here, but it's interesting. Yeah, so talking about Franz Kolner, the guy that they claim indoctrinated Weishaupt and possibly Cagliostro as well, I think. The Yeah, so it's interesting. Buckminster Fuller, the great pirates, are actually the bosses of the Enlightenment. According to Buckminster Fuller, not only did they attack ships, but they had also selected heads and rulers of different territories that relied on pirate traffic to exchange money, crops, merchandise. Slavery economies would have not survived without them. According to blah blah, Weishaupt met the mysterious seafaring Danish merchant called Franz Kolmer, who recently returned from Egypt. Kolmer supposedly initiated Weishaupt into the confidence of the occult, the dreadful Alumbrados pirates. Yeah, so Kolmer legend first appeared in volume 3 of Abby Augustine Barruel's Tomb Against Philosophies, Masons, Illuminati, Jacobins, Nast Webster thought. Kolmer had been known in Italy as Altotus, the teacher of Cagliostro. Giuseppe Balsamo was the mountebank illusionist who presented himself under the false title of Count Cagliostro, and claimed to be the man in charge of the Egyptian Freemasonry. According to author William T. Still, a famous magician occultist, Cagliostro was initiated in Illuminati in 1783. So this is relevant because Crowley thought he was reincarnation of Cagliostro. They all think that they're gonna come back and join their brotherhood again and all this bullshit. Reincarnation, blah blah. Yeah, that's just to get people to fucking waste their whole fucking existence to fucking help this fucking New World Order fucking slavery bullshit. The fucking yeah, you see here that Kolmer and Weishaupt right there, the 5 major principles, which are the same as communism, abolition of hereditary monarchy, well, the end of everything, basically. No private property, no blah blah. You get the picture. House of Lords. The names in parentheses to the right are their Illuminati names. Saladin, which is a Hashashim name. Philo from the the philosopher, I think it was. Baron von Schrokenstein called himself Muhammad. I guarantee that's not a coincidence. Okay, so what do we got here? Dolls. Nah, these aren't really in any particular order. These are that mound picture I thought was interesting. They're on a mound in one picture, and then they're in like a crater on a different picture. I'm not sure what it means or anything, but it's interesting. I mean, the book around the pictures isn't really saying much. So this had to do with the golden hand thing. The guy that gets his hand eaten by a dog. It's interesting. You notice he's got a shepherd's staff and he's got a ram on his back. Always a ram with him. Golden hand. Golden handed. The son is having cut his hand at sacrifice. Replaced by an artificial hand made of gold. Kind of reminds me of that Hellboy movie. The German god Tyre. Remember Hiram of Tyre? Identifies himself in Sanskrit with the sun. So the I think this is. I'm just gonna go to sleep after this. Join I don't know. That's on JJ's podcast, Operation GCD earlier. Let's see. The horses fed upon the flesh of strangers, which were priests of Hippa. That's some definitely weird shit. Person with the face of a man before and a horse behind. Talking about a centaur. I'm not gonna get that one. So yeah, this was an old book about old temples in Ireland, I think it was. But a lot of them had there. You see the centaur, some ancient Jesus shit, basically. You see a Celtic cross. See like a spear to the side. The Celtics were already worshiping their own form of Jesus before Rome ever came around. And that fucking it's probably like I'm not sure what year this would be, like 400 or something. It didn't say the year in the book. Maybe it might have been B. No, I don't think it was BC, but it was probably like 300 to 500 AD. Yeah, so this one's definitely interesting on the right. Look what they're doing with their hands. He's holding up the Spock hand sign. Let's see where it came from. I don't know what's going on in the center. Maybe it's broke or something. I don't know. Yeah, so these two are definitely super old right here. The Africa one, Galway, Irish bronze relic. This one was really old. I think this was a BC one, maybe. They didn't have any dates on these fucking things. You see the door with the sun symbol and the earth. Yeah, it's sun or earth symbol, depends on which group or whatever. So this is interesting. Mr. Porter proceeds. They are memorials of a race of giant warriors that has been extinct for more than 3,000 years, and of which Og, king of Bashan, was one of the last representatives. And they are, I believe, the only specimens in the world of ordinary private dwellings of remote antiquity. So, I mean, that's like a huge room right there. These different archways are, I don't know if they're really relevant. These different archways, there's an old bronze cross or some shit. Yeah, so this is a different subject. Phoebe Hearst's grandma, or Patty Hearst's grandma, Phoebe Hearst, connected with the those are separate, but connected with the Randolph Hearst Baha'ism. Baha'i was possibly connected with Bohemian Grove. Well, that's just a random. The mark of the beast, it says on whatchamacallit, and then it's got an X on their forehead, like the Catholics on Easter or whatever, with the ash on their forehead. Let's see. Alright, so, yeah, I'm probably gonna pass out here. Alright, peace. Listen to Wayne Cooper. Well, this Grail stuff is very interesting. I'm not gonna get into that. I went on to that before. Alright, good night. Push the like button.